escorted by Lily and Kendrick Hanks Sr. Matthew Ibarra, escorted by Coach A.J. Roman. Nathan Keith, escorted by Desmond and Kendrick Pearl.
I'm gonna let you carry me tonight.
Leon Lamb, escorted by Gary Lamb and Kim Wynn. Milan Mubadi, escorted by Roderick Mubadi and Rakesh Sithole. Dane Norberg, escorted by Shannon Sage and David Norberg. Cheta Ofili, escorted by Ukiru Ofili and Oni Ofili. Cooper Reed, escorted by Mitchell and Jana Reed. Tyler Rice, escorted by Justin and Leanne Hardin. Robbie Rock, escorted by Rob and Jeanette Rock. Omar Seker, escorted by Omar Seker and Maria Casas Seker. Austin Smith, escorted by Scott and Amanda Smith. Angel Trejo, escorted by Omar and Leslie Martinez. Bryson Williams, escorted by Frederick Williams. Ethan Williamson, escorted by Dennis and Andrea Williamson. And Fabian Ibarra, escorted by Melissa Roberts. Now for our athletic trainers, Caitlin Askins, escorted by Brent and Wendy Askins. Renee Carmona, escorted by Ruben Carmona and Eileen Martinez. Hunter McBride, escorted by Misty McBride. And Macy Smith, escorted by Joel and Melissa Smith. Now for our senior band members. Tyson Baker, escorted by Brandon and Deborah Baker. Isabella Bennett, escorted by Heath and Mary Bennett. Logan Blankenship, escorted by Marvin and Andrea Blankenship. Maya Bobian, escorted by Daryl and Jovina Clark. Trevor Burnside, escorted by Doug and Adrian Burnside. Aiden Butler, escorted by Robert and Jessica Butler. Caleb Chong, escorted by Chow Wynn. Aiden Clark, escorted by Joseph and Paula Clark. Joshua Campion, escorted by Bertha Gallardo and Alfredo Campion. Declan Condit, escorted by John and Teresa Condit. Caleb Elliott, escorted by Tony and Holly Elliott. Luke Fivich, escorted by Nick and Christina Fivich. Alex Garcia, escorted by Edmundo and Maria Garcia. Ashley Garcia, escorted by Juan Garcia and Mercedes Galindo. Parker Gent, escorted by Stephen and Tanya Gent. Brandon Hall, escorted by Martina and Milan Hall. Brayden Kubelis, escorted by Christina Kubelis. Samira Lane, escorted by Whit and Halad Lane. Christian Merritt, escorted by Brian and Amanda Merritt. Cameron Moore, escorted by Wanda and Bobby Moore. Anthony Morris, escorted by Jerry and Maria Morris. Juan Pineros, escorted by John Pineros and Shirley Hernandez. Juan Prado, escorted by Juan and Alejandra Prado. Diego Quezada, escorted by Walter and Desi Quezada. Johan Ramirez, escorted by Vincent and Carmen Ramirez. Travis Raymeyer, escorted by Matt and Amy Raymeyer. Isaac Rios, escorted by Abel Rios. Sophia Royal, escorted by Matthew and Sarah Royal. Asher Science, escorted by Amber and Padrique Science. Shelby Sebastian, escorted by Alan and Tanya Sebastian. Alan Story, escorted by Rhonda Martin and Bobby Story and Sherry Story. Benjamin Tran, escorted by Hal Tran and Ga Trong. Jaden Walker, escorted by Mike and Cheryl Walker. Jaden Walters, escorted by Jason Sinnett and Bridget Coleman. And Drew Wood, escorted by Doug and Dana Wood. And now for our senior swingsters, Paulina Gomez, escorted by Jorge and Sylvia Gomez. Lane Hughes, escorted by Levi and Christy Hughes. Michaela Mathis, escorted by Lauren and Tanya Mathis. Kendall McAllister, escorted by Ken and Dina McAllister. Leah Moreno, escorted by Luis and Joanne Moreno. Yendi Wynn, escorted by Madison Peña and Arabella Madrid. Jocelyn and Kaylin Philpott, escorted by Chris and Heather Philpott. Carmen Quinn, escorted by Charles and Jolene Quinn. And Emma Upchurch, escorted by Ryan and Kristen Upchurch. And now for our senior cheerleaders. Alexa Bejarano, escorted by Eric and Carla Hurley. Abigail Cruz, escorted by Jacob and Donna Cruz. Cameron Gilson, escorted by Billy and Melanie Gilson. Malani Hill, escorted by Langston and Martina Moore. Victoria Jaramillo, escorted by Mike and Amber Jaramillo. Piper Lovett, escorted by Jerry Lovett and Deanna Dunn. Sadie Sampson, escorted by Peter and Rebecca Fritz. Taylor Sampson, escorted by Robert and Donna Sampson. And J.C. Rickey, escorted by Trey and Cynthia Rickey. And now for our senior wranglers, Desi Baraja, escorted by Jesus and Maribel Baraja. Carlos Bronston, escorted by Robert and Serena Bronston. Emma Fisher, escorted by Kyle and Aaron Fisher. Sydney Harden, escorted by Philip and Holly Harden. Taylor Johnson, escorted by Tina Webb and James Johnson. Alia King, escorted by Randy and Angela King. Jaden Ngayo, escorted by Napoleon and Patricia Ngayo. And Nima Thomas, escorted by Reginald and Melissa Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we thank you for helping us celebrate senior night. Senior Mustangs, we are so proud of you. But now, it's time to saddle up and let's be Rowlett. ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to direct your attention to the 50-yard line for a friendship exchange between the student council organizations from Rowlett High School and Sachse High School. Students representing Rowlett High School are Mary Provost and Katie Long. Students from Sachse High School are Cassidy Ho, Cindy Ung, and Brenda Loza. And a great selfie at the 50-yard line. Fans, both student council organizations wish each other a great and safe game. Best of luck to both teams.
For some reason, this mic kept falling down for some reason. It seems like it's good. Yeah, I think it's good there.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor their schools, the Rowlett High School Band will play its alma mater, followed directly by the Sachse Mustang Band with its alma mater. Mustang fans, while we're waiting on the teams to come out of their respective tunnels, we want to let you know that our cheerleading program is selling rally cows. $5 a piece. Head down to the 50-yard line. $5 from your Sachse cheerleading booster program. Captain Beanie, 50-yard line for the coin toss, representing the Mustangs. Number 5, Khalid Lockett. Number 10, Corey Walls. Number 16, Brendan George. And number 56, Austin Smith. Representing Rowlett are number 12, Carday Ivy. Number 22, Kingston Johnson. Number 52, Gavin Moore. And number 56, Robert Bell. Rowlett won the toss, has deferred the kickoff for the second half. Mustangs will be defending the north end of the end zone. Mustangs receiving. direct your attention to the
following is a presentation of GRS TV.
We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high.
Week 2 of district play, and we've got a big rivalry game tonight at Homer B. Johnson Stadium as the Rowlett Eagles take on the Sachse Mustangs. Hello, everyone. Steve Reeves here. I'm joined by my partner, Roman Alexander. Roman, looking forward to this game tonight. You know, both teams started out 0-2 in non-district play. Not a big deal. Both of them had big wins last week and come in 1-0 at district play. What are you looking at tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve, you know, they're both coming in 1-0, so it's going to be a really big game tonight to try to see if we can get to 2-0. So I know for everybody tonight, just being able to get 2-0 in the district will really mean a lot as far as going forward and trying to set the tone for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and no doubt, you know, both teams came off big wins last week. Again, in their, you know, first district game, you had Sachse. There you looked at Coach Red Barons. Of course, they came off the big win against Lakeview. And then on the other side of the field, you had Rowlett. They had a big win over Namath Forest. So, you know, both of them with a little bit of momentum coming into this game.
Absolutely, and that's the thing, you know, especially when you get to this point in the season, you want to make sure you keep that momentum going. You want to make sure that you can execute and do the things that you've been practicing on. Kind of like what we talked about a little bit earlier. You know, it's hard to believe, but this is the 4th game of the football season, so it's going pretty quick, and so it's time to start putting things together. Yeah,
no doubt, moving quickly, as you said. So Rowlett won the opening toss. They have deferred to the second half, so the Mustangs will receive and be on offense first. And Rowlett is going to defend the south goal. We are just about to get underway here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Beautiful football weather. We are looking forward to this one. And there is the kick, a high end over end kick. It's going to come down right at the 10-yard line. This one's going to be returned by the Mustangs. Boy, nice tackle there. Number 20 of the Rowlett Eagles on that kick team makes the tackle. That's Ladarian Session.
Yeah, he got down there. I tell you what, they really did come down. I think that's going to be one of the keys tonight, Steve, is the special teams play and how we execute on that in terms of what the teams do tonight.
So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. They're going to start on offense at their own 22. The quarterback, of course, for the Mustangs is number 16, Brendan George. He is a junior, and he's a good one, a 2-year starter here, and he's going to fake the handoff, throw it out to his favorite receiver, Kendrick Hanks. Boy, look at Hanks go, and that is a big play on the first play from scrimmage. Loses the football, still loose. I think Rowlett's got it.
Boy, what a big play, and then he turned the ball over there. I tell you what, he got that ball out there, and he got into that open space, and it looked like he was about ready to take that to the house, Steve.
We see a nice quick throw here, and then Hanks down the sideline. Well, there's the strip right there. That was number 8, Joseph Brox.
Yeah, he came in and stripped that really good. I tell you what, that's what they kind of work on as a DB. You kind of work on stripping the ball and stuff. So he didn't give up on the play, and he made an outstanding play to get that ball back for Rowlett.
So a big play for the Mustangs, but the first turnover of the game, and now Rowlett on offense. Number 4, Andrew Ellison is the quarterback. Tried play action there on first down. The pass a little high and incomplete.
Yeah, they had a little play action there. It looked like he had someone there for a second, but he kind of threw the ball, and, you know, good recovery by Sachse to kind of get back on that play. And again, it looked like he had plenty of time to get that ball off.
So as I mentioned, number 4, Andrew Ellison is the starting quarterback for the Eagles. He started out, pretty good so far on the season. Had a big game last week, as we mentioned, against Name. And there's the throw on second down. Boy, that is a tough throw. Great coverage out there by number 0 of the Mustangs, Ivory Chester. The pass is incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like they were kind of working on a little slant pattern there, and looked like the quarterback tried to get the ball there, but the DB was able to be right there on time and made a great play.
So 2 incompletions to start the game for Andrew Ellison. They're facing a 3rd down and 10 from their own 24. Just underway here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium, but tell you what, we've already seen a big reception and then a fumble.
Well, I tell you what, hey, like you said, that was a great reception, but man, like we said, that DB didn't give up, and he got the ball back for Rowlett. Looks like he got a little, interception there.
Boy, and the Mustangs are going to come up with their first turnover on that 3rd down play. Looking for the wide receiver screen that time, but I'll tell you what, the Mustang defensive back was not fooled at all. As you see, Ivory Chester right there just jumped right in front of that route and picks the ball off.
Absolutely. I can't tell you what, it looks like they did a lot of film study here, because it seemed like he knew exactly what was going to go on right there. Jumped right in there, kind of seen that screen being set up, and was able to get there and make a great play and get the ball back for Sachse in great field position.
Yeah, 41 seconds into the game, we've seen both teams with a turnover. There's George keeping the ball. He's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, that was a quick turnaround.
Yeah, like I said, not even a minute into the game, but we've now had 2 turnovers and a touchdown.
So here kind of running, quarterback's running free there. He's kind of just going to do it on his own. Just kind of seen an open to the end zone. He just took off, and, man, he covered the ground pretty good and made a great play.
Big run there by Brendan George, the first points of the game. Extra point attempt coming up here. There's the kick. And that kick is good. So 11-12 left in the first quarter. Our score, Sachse 7, Rowlett nothing. We'll keep it here. There's a look at the quarterback, Brendan George, and I'll tell you what, that's one of the things that the Sachse coaches really like about him, is he can do it with his legs as well as with his arm.
Well, like you said earlier, Steve, he's kind of matured. He's been here playing quarterback for a few years now, so he kind of knows the system. He's real comfortable back there, and he's able to make plays when he has to make them.
Yeah, and he made one right there again after the big turnover on the interception. So we've seen a fumble and an interception in this game. That interception, of course, proved costly, as it just takes George that one play to get into the end zone.
Well, again, when we talk about a big game like we are tonight, turnovers and those types of things are going to be really, really big here. So like you said, here, as quick as the game's been going, we've seen 2 big plays happen. And, Sachse's been able to capitalize on that and able to get in and get them a quick score.
So the Mustangs with the early 7-0 lead. And they are set to kick it away. Rowlett with 2 return men back deep, standing inside their own 10. Boy, fireworks already here in the first quarter. We had a good game last night between South Garland and North Garland. Had a lot of things going on in that game. Hoping we see the same thing here. As you see, a little pooch kick taken at the 32-yard line, returned across the 40. So, tell you what, pretty good field position for Rowlett to start their second possession.
Well, yeah, Rowlett's got a chance here. They're in pretty good field position, so, they're going to have to come out and be a little more consistent and protect that ball. And if you do get a big play, you got to make sure you tuck that ball away so it doesn't get stripped away from you.
1st and 10 at the 42 for the Eagles, as Ellison and company back on the field. Devin Gray, the senior running back, in the backfield to start here for the Eagles. Got a double wing formation, as you see 2 receivers, 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. But this handoff goes to Devin Gray, and I tell you what, the Sachse defense not fooled whatsoever.
Yeah, they were really all over that one, Steve. Like just kind of a little quick outside zone play there, and tell you what, Sachse was prepared for that and really maybe got 1 yard maybe out of that.
That was Corey Walls, the defensive tackle, came up to make the play after a gain of only 1. 2nd down and 9 coming up here for Rowlett. Play action. He's going to throw it deep, and boy, overthrows his intended receiver. He's trying to find that little sweet spot in there to number 7, Cordell Lee, but just a little out of his reach.
Yeah, just a little bit out of his reach. Looked like the receiver was kind of running a skinny post there, and so he looked like he had a shot, but again, well defended, and they have to look for that a little bit later, see if that might come open for him.
So another 3rd down and long here for the Eagles. Of course, the last 3rd and long they had, he threw the interception. So let's see what they've got going here. Great field position. You'd hate to squander this away. Ellison, here comes the pressure. He's going to step out of it. He's got some room to run. Boy, I tell you what, a nice open field tackle right there by the Mustangs. Number 21, that is Jordan Nelson.
Yeah, Steve, for a second there, I really thought he had something going on. I thought he was going to be able to maybe pick up that 1st down. But, again, you know, great tackle by Sachse. He feels that pressure, steps up, taking off, kind of looking down the field. And then, man, what a great tackle right there. You couldn't ask to do it any better than that.
So the punt unit on for the Eagles as they're looking at a 4th and 4. Ellison is the punter, so keep an eye on that. Snap to Ellison. He is going to kick it away. It's going to angle out of bounds and go out of bounds around the 22-yard line, and that's where the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve, I think Coach Alford really would have liked to got something out of that when they was in good field position. You know, you kind of don't want to let those types of things get away from you, especially when you have a big game like tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. And as you said, they started at their own 42, but another 3 and out for the Eagles there. And, boy, let's see if this defense can get to work. Sachse's had a couple of big plays here on offense early. Boy, big handoff there to the right side of the line. That is the running back for the Mustangs. That is number 9, Kendrick Hanks.
Yeah, just good inside running zone there. Pull that backside guard around and just try to go and get some power. It's going to try to lean on those big offensive linemen that Sachse has out there.
Second down and 2, so an 8-yard gain. And I said number 9, that was actually number 8 on the carry. That's Josh Ridge. So Ridge with the carry for 8. Second down and 2 coming up here for the Mustangs. There's a snap. They're going to come back with the same play. This time the Eagles ready for it. He's going to be dropped in the backfield for a loss.
Yeah, they came back with the same play, but this time, like you said, Rowlett was really, really waiting for that play and looked like they were trying to run a counter from that backside and, again, sniffed out really, really well by the Eagles there.
So that second down and 2 turns into a 3rd down and 4. Let's see if the Eagle defense can hold them here. Again, just underway at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. 7-0, the Mustangs with the early lead. There's a snap, 3-step drop. George looking to throw it. Boy, just led his receiver. That's Kalik Lockett just a little too far, and that pass is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, they brought a little bit of pressure on him, but again, it looked like he had Kalik Lockett over there open on the end, just kind of had to take a little bit off of that, and it might have looked like that would have been a big gain. But they did bring a lot of pressure on him, so maybe he felt that pressure in the pocket back there.
Yep, so the Mustangs with a 3 and out here, so the Eagles defense does its job, and they look to get the ball once again. Got the return man standing back at his own 40-yard line. There's a snap. Angled punt. They're just going to let it bounce, and which kind of bounces straight up in the air, and they're going to mark it dead around the 28-yard line. So that's where the Eagles will take over 1st and 10. But again, good job by the defense there of the Eagles to hold the Mustangs and to get the ball back for the offense.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Eagles needed right there to come out and make a good defensive stand. And so they were able to do that. And again, Steve, you know, really not in that bad a position as far as the football position goes. To have opportunity probably would have been better than just what a kickoff would have been. So they're in pretty good position. We have to see if they can come out and get this offense going.
Yep, they need to. They've had really 2 3 and outs. Of course, the first series actually ended with an interception, but that was on 3rd down. And then, of course, the last one, a true 3 and out. So they need to get the offense untracked here. There's a snap. They're going to hand the ball off. That is number 28 coming to the right side. Boy, just nothing there as the Mustang defense in the backfield. That was Jeremias Benson, his first carry of the game.
Yeah, they were going to try to, again, run an outside sweep to the trip receiver side, trying to get those 3 receivers out there to maybe pin somebody and be able to try to get that back up there. But again, boy, what a great play by Sachse's defense. They were able to read that and get in and make a great play on that.
Well, a loss of 3 yards, and Rowlett's offense just not able to generate anything through their first couple of possessions here. There's a snap. Ellison's going to roll to his right, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. He's in trouble, loses his helmet, makes the throw out there, but of course the penalty flag comes out. And a think once his helmet's off, I think that play is ruled dead right there, but we'll check and see what the flag is.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 1, 15 yards, first down.
Well, there you go. Maybe why he lost his helmet. May have been a face mask there that ripped it off, but we'll take a look at the replay. Yeah, that was the play before there.
Yeah, that was a play before, but like you said, I think when we looked at that last play, yeah, it looked like, you know, the helmet came off, so we were kind of questioning whether or not that was – here we go. We've got it right here. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, so that's what happened.
Yeah, it was a pretty easy call to make, wasn't it, as we saw it on replay. Got the left hand there and the face mask. Here's a draw play on 1st and 10 for the Eagles. That's Benson once again, a short gain of maybe 3 yards. So, again, trying that right side of the line. Not much doing so far early for the Eagles.
No, not a lot going there, Steve. You know, again, still trying to work on it, trying to get inside. The running back seen that there was nowhere to go inside. He bounced outside a little bit, so he was able to get a couple yards. So, again, you know, something positive. But, boy, they really need to get something going here if they want to stay in this game and have a chance of winning it.
2nd down 7 as we approach the halfway mark of the first quarter. Sachse on top 7-0 here in this rivalry game, District 9-6A. Play clock down at 0. I think you're going to get a flag here for delay of game, and there it comes. So just not able to get the play off. Took a lot of time
on
to
the offense, number 4,
and it
5
cost
yards.
a 5 here.
Well, again, Steve, that's what we're talking about. In games like this, when we talk about execution and communication, got to be able to get those plays out there and have a chance to run the play before you get a delay called against you and, you know, move yourself backwards. So, again, communication, execution is going to be very important for the remaining part of this game.
So that 5-yard penalty will set them back inside their own 40. 2nd down and 12 now at the 38. There's a snap. Ellison going to hand it off, or fake the handoff, pardon me, and there's the throw across the middle. Boy, good coverage out there as it looked to be a good throw this time from Ellison. Looking for number 10, Rodney Gore, but a break up there by the DB.
Yeah, good play action there. He stuck it in there, pulled it out, made a good pass. But, again, like you said, Steve, outstanding defense by the Sachse defensive back there. Was able to get that ball out of there.
So another 3rd down and long here for the Eagles. Of course, they did pick up a 1st down just a moment ago on that face mask call, but tell you what, the offense just not able to get things going just yet for Coach Alford.
Yeah, and again, that's what they really need to do is get some consistency and kind of keep that defensive off the field.
Boy, Ellison in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down. They looked at a 5-step drop that time, and tell you what, the pressure came from the end there for the Mustangs, and they come up with the big sack.
Yeah, they brought that corner off the end and just was able to get that pressure in there. And, again, boy, 3 and out. Here we go. You know, like we said, Rowlett's going to have to try to get some consistency, try to keep that ball so they can eat up a little bit of clock and not give Sachse that much of an opportunity to come down and try to maybe score.
Ellison, as we mentioned, you know, had a decent game last week against Naaman, had over 200 yards in the air and just, you know, has not completed a pass yet, having a little bit of trouble finding those receivers. And tell you what, the pressure of the Sachse defense has a lot to do with it. Boy, here is a muffed punt, and that thing is not going to net many yards at all. They're going to mark it out at the 35, or pardon me, the 36. So that is basically a 5-yard punt for the Eagles.
Wow, that's not what you want to have happen there. You definitely do want to try to get a better punt than that to try to pin them down here and at least make them have to go a lot of yardage to go in here and try to get a score. Now, this is pretty good field position for the Mustangs right here, Steve.
Yeah, just an unfortunate, you know, kick there for the punter. And as you said, Roman, the Mustangs in great shape here, starting from their own, or pardon me, the Rowlett 36. They're going to hand it off, trying to get outside. Once again, that's number 8, Josh Ridge. Pretty good job by the Rowlett defense to string that to the sideline and make the tackle.
Yeah, they strung that out really, really well. We had all the offensive linemen right here going to step left, trying to get those edge, trying to see if they can get that running back around that corner. And Rowlett did a great job of stringing that out.
Short gain of only 2 yards for the Mustangs. 2nd down and 8. Set a man in motion. They're going to hand the ball off up the middle. Boy, big hole that time. And he is able to run for a nice gain across the 25. That's a gain of almost 10 yards. Nice run that time.
Yeah, actually great play there. Was able to get that ball right up into the middle and get some good yardage. And actually, Steve got the first down on that play. So, yeah. Great blocking up front by that offensive line.
Yeah, definite hold there for the running back. First down and 10 now. Mustangs at the 22 of Rowlett. Boy, bad snap here. George having some trouble picking it up. In some trouble. He's going to look to throw it out. He's got a safety valve out there, and he took a huge hit by number 8, Joseph Brox.
Well, like you said there, he dropped the ball, Steve, but again, kind of shows the composure that he has, and you can tell he's kind of been in this position. Again, he drops the ball, able to pick it back up, keep his composure, get his eyes downfield, and look for the open receiver. And actually got the ball there, but just a great play there by the Rowlett's defensive back to knock that ball free.
Yeah, it really was. And like you said, the pass was on the money, but the big hit by Brox. And we did have a penalty flag as well. They just got the Mustangs for an eligible man downfield, so that's going to be a penalty against the Mustangs and push them back, unless, of course, the Eagles decide to decline.
And there's one man downfield on the offense, number 65. That penalty is declined. Third.
So the Eagles do indeed decide to decline it. So it is going to set up 3rd down and 10 now. Or pardon me, 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if that was going to be 3rd down, but I didn't see the numbers change. So, yeah, 2nd down and 10. So, again, that was the decision that Coach Alford had to make to decide if they want to take that or not. And so here we are.
Yeah, kind of an interesting call here. I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to back them up.
Correction, 2nd down.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're just thinking that maybe your defense can make a play here and you can get them into 3rd and long.
So 2nd down and 10 now for the Mustangs after the declining of the penalty. George looking to throw it. He's got time. Throws it across the middle. A high throw. That ball's picked off. Overthrew the intended receiver by just a bit, and Ryan Gore, number 9 for the Eagles, comes up with the big interception.
I'll tell you what, Steve, that's exactly what Rowlett needed right there. George has plenty of time back there looking down the field and just kind of overthrows his receiver, and wow, just right there in the right place in the right time and able to make a play there. I'll tell you what, that's what Rowlett needs to get a big stop like that right here.
Yeah, he was looking for number 14, Robbie Rothrock, and just overthrew him. And, boy, a great positioning there by Ryan Gore to come up with the interception. Now, keep in mind, that ball is spotted at the 1-yard line, so Rowlett's got to be careful here. The Mustang defensive front has been able to get pressure on them here so far in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have to be very careful down here. Certainly do not want to get a safety.
So 1st and 10 from the 1. And we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Alford.
Timeout, Rowlett.
So they're going to talk about things. Why don't we take our first break of the evening as well? So we've got 4:07 remaining in the first quarter with our score, Sachse 7, Rowlett nothing.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Back at Homer B. Johnson Stadium, as you take a look at some of the Sachse fans, there's some of the students right there hoping their defense can make a big play. Of course, Rowlett just came up with their 2nd turnover of the game, but as we mentioned, the ball is just at the 1-yard line, so Eagles got to be careful here. Snap to Ellison, straight handoff to the deep back that time, and maybe got a yard, got a little bit more room outside of that goal line.
Yeah, maybe a yard there. Again, you know, obviously we know what they're trying to do, just trying to get a little breathing room down there. So, you know, of course they're going to be a little bit conservative, but tell you what, not much, but again, a little bit of breathing room here.
So 2nd down and 9 here for the Eagles. Got split backs in the backfield. There's your snap. Looking to throw it. He's going to throw it deep. It just overthrows everyone. But I'll tell you what, he had to do that, Roman, because that pressure was there. That was almost a safety.
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure there. And actually, he did the right thing there by being able to get rid of that ball. So we look right here, he kind of faked a little sweep and then try to get that ball back to number 8 on the backside. And, again, that pressure was all over him. So he did good by getting rid of that ball in that instance right there.
So a big 3rd down and 9. Again, they've got to be careful right here just at the 2-yard line. There's a snap. They're going to hand the ball off to the right side. That is number 3, I believe, with the carry, Devin Gray, and able to pick up a couple more. So it gives them a little bit of room, but obviously they're going to have to punt this ball away on 4th and long.
Yeah, I'll try to just get that back to the right side, try to get him around that corner. Was trying to seal that edge over there and see if he could get up that sideline a little bit. Again, got a little bit of breathing room, but again, this is going to be crucial that they get the ball out of here. You see that punter back there almost at the end of the end zone there.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be real careful here. Again, that's Ellison, who is also the punter for the Eagles. Got the Sachse return man standing at the Rowlett 30. That last punt, if you remember, not a good one, a net of 5 yards. So here we go. Ellison with the snap, no pressure. Gets a better punt off this time. A fair catch is called for and made at the 38-yard line. So once again, Mustangs going to start in great field position.
Tell you what, you couldn't ask for a better field position, especially after a punt. So again, you know, let's see if Rowlett can step back up and play good defense and maybe try to keep them out of here. I'll tell you what, the defense has been playing with their back against the wall here in this first quarter. So, you know, again, we got to see if they can maybe step up and make good plays here and try to keep them out of that end zone.
Yep, they really have. You're 100% right, Roman. And the Rowlett defense has been on the field quite a bit and in not great situations. Let's see if they can make another hole as the handoff goes to number 28 this time. He's going to bowl forward for about 7 yards. A nice run on 1st down by number 28, Brendan Haygood.
Yeah, like I said, good play here, gives it to the back. Good blocking up front, able to get through that middle there and get up about 7 yards. And again, great field position.
They're going to come back to it again. Haygood with another run. It's going to have the 1st down yardage, a gain of about 4 yards, maybe 5 on the carry. So again, Haygood's first 2 carries of the game net a 1st down.
Yeah, they're trying to lean on that offensive line now. Again, they came back with the same play. They seen something there that they liked, so they want to come right back to it and see if they can get positive yardage, and they were able to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 Mustangs at the Rowlett 26, already leading 7-0. There's another handoff to Haygood, trying to get to the outside. Stays on his feet, breaking tackles, still going, and finally tackled around the 11. Boy, great effort that time by the running back.
Well, that was great effort right there. Kind of, I'll be honest with you, Steve, it kind of looked like they came back with the same play. It just looks like he bounced it this time.
Yep.
Yeah, he seen that was kind of clogged in the middle, bounced it outside, able to keep his feet going, determined to keep going, and, man, he turned that into an outstanding yardage there. 1st down and keeping the ball moving.
Yeah, 3 or 4 broken tackles there for sure by Haygood. Now the Mustangs just outside the 10. They're going to start 1st and 10 at the 11. Play clock down to 5 as George resets his running back. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. This time the Eagle defense a much better job of reading that play and tackling George for a loss.
Yeah, it looked kind of like he was going to read that a little bit, but he kept it, and I'm not for sure if he shouldn't have gave it or, you know, we could have seen what would have happened. But I tell you what, like you said, Rowlett was all over that one.
2nd down and 11. Again, the Mustangs can get a 1st down if they get inside the 1. We're inside of a minute to go here in the 1st quarter. Here's your snap. Fakes the handoff. George looking to run. He's going to throw it. Oh, he had a receiver right there. That was that tight end coming across, and he had him. He just missed him.
Yeah, he had him. They set that play up pretty well there, Steve. You know, he kind of faked it and then looked like he was going to run a little option look, faked it inside play action. He rose to his right, looking like he's going to try to run that option. Then, man, he had him right in the – boy, I know he wished he has that back again.
Yep, exactly. And I thought that was that tight end coming across. That was actually Robbie Rothrock, the slot receiver. He just kind of snuck in there behind everybody, and he just missed the pass. So 3rd down and long. Another big play coming up here for the Rowlett defense. George back to throw it. Here comes the pressure. He's going to roll to his right, escapes it, throws it toward the end zone, and just overthrows the intended receiver, Khalik Lockett. Boy, looking for a flag there, it looks like, but they're not going to get it. Rowlett's defense potentially is held again.
Yeah, it looks like they've done a good job. Again, got a little pressure on him here, came. He rolled to his right, looking down the field. Not so for sure if he wasn't trying to direct that receiver. Thought maybe that receiver should have went back more towards the corner of that end zone. Big play by the Rowlett defense. It kind of seems like it should be a little bit more score than what it is, and here we are, just 7-0.
Yep, 29-yard field goal attempt, however, by the Mustangs. The kick is up. It looks good, and it is good. So a 29-yard field goal by the Mustangs gives them 3 more. We've got 32 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Our score, Sachse 10, Rowlett nothing. We'll keep it here. It was number 31 right there, Alex Alvarado with the kick. So again, a 10-0 lead here for the Mustangs. Tell you what, pretty good job by the Rowlett defense. They were put in a bad situation again, Roman. They started, if you remember, the Mustangs at the Rowlett 34, able to hold them to only 3.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you have to kind of look at that as a win right there. I mean, because, if you look right now, and I guess you can honestly see that Rowlett could easily be down 14-0 or possibly even 21-0.
Yep, exactly.
So they're only down by 10 points, so they're still in the game. Again, we've said it before. We need to see this offense kind of get things going and try to keep that ball and keep that defense off the field so they can maybe catch their breath a little bit.
Yeah, and I think you just said it there. That's the key. Rowlett's going to have to get the offense going, even if it's picking up a couple of first downs to get a little bit of rest for the defense. They've got to get some things going.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not as hot as it's been, but when you playing, 30 snaps in the first quarter, that starts to wear you out.
It does. So 10-0 Sachse with the lead. 32 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Set for the kickoff here. Rowlett's going to have 2 back deep to return this. Little pooch kick is going to be fair caught at around the 32-yard line. That's where the Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's the second time he's done that pooch kick. Don't know if they're respecting the receivers, the return guys that much, or it's just something that they just feel like, let's not give them a chance to return it.
1st and 10 now for the Eagles. We're just not, as we've said many times, not much going right now officially for the Eagles. Only 2 yards of offense. We only have 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So not a very good first quarter for the Eagles.
No, Steve, they have to come on and like we said earlier, they have to get something going. Like you said, if just to get some first downs and buy a little time to get that defense to get a little rest here.
There's the handoff on 1st down. You saw the fake one way and then hand off to the right side, a gain of only about 2 yards. Boy, the Sachse front line there, their defensive front, they've been able to really shut down this running game for the Eagles early on.
Yes, they have. I tell you what, it's not a lot of yardage being made up there in them trenches there. I tell you what, in Rowlett's, the offensive line is trying, but right now Sachse's kind of having their way up front.
That was Sean DeVault with the tackle for the Mustangs. 2nd down and 8 coming up here for Rowlett, but we have come to the end of the first quarter of play here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. So as we mentioned, a rivalry game between these 2 teams, but at the end of one, the Mustangs up over the Eagles 10-0. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV. Back for the start of the second quarter here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. The Mustangs up 10-0 over the Rowlett Eagles. Ball is just at the 35-yard line, and as we mentioned here throughout the first quarter, you're looking at the Sachse offense. They've got 114 total yards. Rowlett with only 2, Roman. They've got to get the offense going on this series, you would think.
Absolutely. Because, again, like we've mentioned, you can't have your defense out there that much and expect for them to hold every time. So, again, it's going to be very important that they control this ball and get some good yardage here.
Split backs in the backfield with Ellison. Play action here. He's going to throw it across the middle. He had a man that time, but not able to find him. That would have been a nice gain on 1st down, but instead the pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, had good little play action there. Kind of had what he needed. Brought the corner up a little bit, brought the free safety up. Boy, right behind him, and just overthrew the receiver there. Got to get that ball down, and you got to make that throw.
So another 3rd down and long here for the Eagles, and Ellison's just got to settle down a little bit. Again, no completions as of yet. 0 for 7 on the game here with a pick. Looking to throw it on 3rd down. That was a go route, and the receiver not even ready for that, or not looking for the pass. Let me say it that way. So the pass falls incomplete once again.
Yeah, he wasn't even turned around on that, and I think Ellison is getting a little bit frustrated there. Kind of steps back. He's feeling that pressure. He just kind of threw it out there, and just kind of maybe hoping for something. But again, here we are, 4th and 8, and again 3 and out. And boy, I tell you what, that defense is really going to have to try to come back out and see if they can make some stops.
The Mustang defense so far in this game has been lights out. You know, that's always been one of the, things over the years that people talk about. Oh, Sachse's got a great offense, but defensively, they give up a lot of points. But, and we see a punt block here by the Mustangs, and they're going to fall on it and have field position once again in Rowlett territory.
Tell you what, this came right up the middle, got good hands on the ball, blocked that ball. And again, defense, we kind of talked about special teams again. Said it would have some variance in this game, and again, here you see it right here, kind of a low snap, and man, got his hands up, blocked the ball, again, covered it, great field position again. Got to see if Rowlett's defense can bow up and make some plays here.
Yeah, just to finish that last thought again, the Mustang defense playing really well here to start the year. There you see the handoff on 1st down. Once again, number 28, Brendan Haygood with the carry. Pretty good job by that Rowlett interior defensive line as they're able to stop him for only a gain of 2.
Yeah, he got 2 yards there again, kind of just running the inside zone there. Just kind of seeing what he could get. And again, on that particular play, the defense did step up. Maybe got 2 yards. So again, just got to buckle up and hold tight and not let the dam break here.
Just underway here in the 2nd quarter. Mustangs on top 10-0 with the ball in Rowlett territory. Fakes the handoff. George looking to throw it deep. He's got a man wide open. Khalik Lockett. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, Steve, I think that was a play they had set up earlier, in the 1st quarter. Came right back with it. Play action. Looked like he's going to run a little bit of option. Got those 2 DBs to come up and, man, just walk right in. Again, they had set that up a little bit earlier, so they came and went right back to it, and this time it was successful for them.
You got one of the leading receivers in the area. How in the world did he get that wide open on that play? They lost sight of him. Lockett with the easy touchdown catch that time, as you said, and boy, a big lead here in the 1st half for the Mustangs. Extra point good. It's now 17-0. We'll keep it here.
Okay, yeah, I tell you what, that kind of came fast. Again, we were talking about how Rowlett's defense kind of maybe had to try to bowl up, but again, very well executed play there. Got everything they wanted. Faked that little play action. Quarterback keeps it rolling, and bam. Like you said, Lockett was able to get back. I'm not sure why the DB had his eyes in on the quarterback, but he certainly did. And like you said, Steve, you certainly don't want to let that young man get away from you because he's going to catch the ball and go score.
So the big lead here for the Mustangs, 17-0. And again, as we've mentioned, not to sound like a broken record, but the Rowlett offense, they've got to get things going here, to really stay in it at this point. Again, 4 total yards of offense for Rowlett thus far.
Yeah, they just, like you said, we don't want to keep harping on it, but we know that they have to get something going to try to get that defense off the field, and then mainly keep Sachse off the field from having the opportunity to score. So even if Rowlett can't get a score, just to control the ball and try to buy time to not let Sachse be able to get on the field and go try to score. So again, sometimes your best offense is your best defense.
So the Mustangs set to kick it away. Again, a 17-0 lead early on here, about a minute into the 2nd quarter. And here comes another high end over end pooch kick, this time not fair caught. Number 21 comes down with it. He's trying to get outside, boy, and all of a sudden a penalty flag comes out. Maybe they did wait for the fair catch. I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it either. But, you know, by him throwing that flag like that, it looks like he's trying to say that he did fair catch it because, again, I thought he was going to take off and try to get around that corner, but the ref came in and threw the flag indicating that it was a fair catch.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't see it. There were two, return men right there in the area. Maybe one of them, signaled it and the other didn't. But at any rate, yeah, they blow the play dead and throw the penalty flag.
Interesting if we can get an explanation on what happened there.
Fair catch was called, and the other player ran. That's a delay of game on the receiving teams, 5 yards from the end.
So there you go. So one of the return men did wait for a fair catch. It's not the one that actually returned it, but that's why you saw the penalty flag thrown there. So that is, of course, is the delay of game. And so Rowlett's going to start 1st and 10 from their own 24. There's a snap. Ellison, the quick throw out, boy, and he skips that one in just a little short. Ellison's been off so far here in this first half. He's overthrown folks. That one right there you saw underthrew it. Yeah,
he underthrew that receiver there. The receiver was open. They had what they wanted. He just needed to get that ball off. And like you said, he is a little bit off tonight. Seen him last week, and he seemed like he was a lot more on. He's going to have to get a little bit sharper and just make those throws that are given to you.
2nd down and 10 for the Eagles. Ellison takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off, trying to get outside is number 3. And, once again, the Mustang defense there to make the stop. That time, I believe, number 44, Nico Wards.
Yeah, I tell you what, this Sachse's defensive front is really playing lights out right now. They're just controlling the line of scrimmage, and there's just really nowhere to go right now. I mean, those guys are doing an outstanding job across the front there.
So another 3rd down and long, 3rd and 10 to be exact here for the Eagles. There's your snap. They're going to fake the handoff. Ellison rolls out. He's got time now. Now it collapses. He's going to try to get outside, but he is not going to get there. A big hit by number 7 of the Mustangs. That is Vashon Brunswick, the linebacker, and it's going to be 4th down once again.
I'll tell you what, little play action there. He's kind of setting back, seeing what he sees. He starts to take off. I kind of thought if he would have just took off, he might have had a better shot at maybe getting that 1st down. He kind of hesitated there. And I'll tell you what, you can't hesitate against this Sachse defense because they are flying all over the field. And, again, great play by the linebacker. He came up and, again, stopped them short. So what we kind of been alluding to, Steve, 3 and outs are not going to do it for this type of game tonight.
Yep, and I'm right there with you, Roman. I think if he would have just kept running there, he may have had a better shot at it. I totally agree. Punt goes over the head of the return man. He's going to try to pick it up and return it. He's going to be in a lot of trouble as he's going to be dropped at the 24. So a nice punt that time for Rowlett. And let's see if their defense can go to work now.
Yeah, that was a good punt. And, again, good coverage, got down there and made a great play. 29 was trying to make something happen. And, hey, can't blame him. And just a good tackle down there. And like you said, we'll see if the defense can kind of come up again. I know they're probably looking for water and oxygen at this point.
1st and 10 Mustangs. Ball at the 24. Handoff goes to the left side. Boy, not a whole lot there as once again Rowlett's defense does a good job to hold the ball carried to a short gain. That is number 8 with the carry back on at running back, of course, Josh Ridge.
Yeah, a little inside zone play there and just going to try to get big on big and see if you can get something there. And, again, Rowlett's defense was able to hold up and get a pretty good stop there.
Wide receiver comes in motion on 2nd down. George keeps it. He's looking for a receiver. Here comes pressure. Boy, great job by Rowlett to stay at home. I think that's number 25 for the Eagles. Makes a great play there. That's Kashawn Harrison, and that's going to be a loss on the play.
Yeah, again, little play action come back. Kind of looks like he's trying to throw to that receiver on the outside over there. And, again, like you said, Steve, guys stayed home, played their position, and did their job and was able to come up with a big play there.
So 3rd down and 9. Wouldn't this be big if the Eagles can hold them here and get the ball back for the offense? There's the snap. George looking to throw it. 5-step drop. Got plenty of time. Rolls out to his left. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to have the yardage needed for the 1st down as he runs out of bounds around the 36-yard line.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Rowlett brought some pressure there, but it looked like 2 guys actually end up into the same gap. So the quarterback was able to elude him to his left side. He's seen, man, he had a lot of open field on that left side. Everything came from the defensive left, so it gave his left side to be open. He was able to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 Mustangs at the 37. Penalty flags come out. Before that play gets underway, I think we're going to get a false start here called against Sachse.
On the offense, number 71. 5 yards, still 1st down.
1st down and 15 for the Mustangs. They are really controlling this 1st half, as you saw Coach Red Barons there on the sideline. 17-0 here for the Mustangs. And again, offensively, they have had a big 1st half. And but again, probably the story in this game has been the Sachse defense.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like you said, Steve, they're controlling the ball on both sides of the ball. The offensive line is controlling it, and then the defensive line is controlling the game.
Roll out by George, throws it out to Lockett. Lockett's got some room. Uses that stiff arm to get 2 more yards before he goes out of bounds around the 43, maybe 44-yard line. So a gain of 7 on that 1st down throw.
This little play action roll out there, this little pitch and catch, found his favorite receiver and just got the ball to him and got great positive yardage there.
Second down and 3. Snap to George, fakes the handoff, throws it across the board. He's got his slot man, Rothrock, for a big gain across the middle. He's going to be tackled inside the Rowlett 30 at the 27. But, boy, nice play that time run by the Mustangs.
Yeah, that was a great play there. They actually made it look like it was a counter play, and then they actually threw the ball to the receiver, so they kind of got everybody coming up, gave you that counter look, and so you're actually thinking it's a run. The receiver was able to find that sweet spot and catch that ball. So very, very good design on that play.
1st and 10 at the 26 of Rowlett. So once again, the Mustangs looking towards that red zone. There's the snap. Handoff this time goes to the running back, number 8, Josh Ridge, and gain of about 3 on the carry.
Yeah, it looked like they were just kind of running a little outside zone there. And again, what happens on those plays, Steve, is the back has the opportunity to kind of see where that opening is. And so he saw that opening as that guard kicked that in out. He was able to cut up inside. And again, he just tries to find where the opening is. You can call it bend, bang, or whatever. Whenever he sees that opening, he's going to go for it.
There's a snap. Handoff goes outside. Boy, great play by the defensive tackle there of the Eagles. That was number 61, Jeremy Dewberry. Looked like maybe a stunt there from the defensive line, and he makes a great play on the running back.
Yeah, he did. He came in, kind of, just slipped through that block, was able to beat that block and get underneath it and come in and make a big play. And that's exactly what Rowlett needs. Boy, they got to try to get off the field. It's 3rd and 11, so we can see if they can try to make a good play here, maybe get off the field here.
Approaching the midway mark here of the 2nd quarter. Mustangs in complete control right now, 17-0, big 3rd and 11. Here's the throw from George. That was a post route. That is caught. That is a touchdown. And that is number 4, Santana Quinn.
Well, I tell you what, good protection here. They brought the pressure off the ends. Again, George is, has a composure, so he was able to just step up in there, knowing that receiver was going to run that post. And he was able to get the ball there, and just a great play. And that comes from just having poise and being able to stay up in the pocket there.
So the Mustangs, another touchdown here. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good. As you see Quinn on the sideline there celebrating after the touchdown catch. Our new score, the Sachse Mustangs 24, the Rowlett Eagles nothing. We'll be back after these messages.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit GISDEdFoundation.org.
And there's a look at our crowd here, a big crowd, especially in the student section there at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. They are cheering on their Mustangs, and they've got a 24-0 lead over their rivals, the Rowlett Eagles. Boy, it's been all Sachse here in the first half. Roman, you and I were just talking about it. Total yards here, through really just 1.5 quarters. Sachse's got 235 yards of offense, Rowlett with 7.
I tell you what, Steve, they are really kind of putting it to Rowlett right now. And I mean, we still have another half to go, but right now everything is going Sachse's way. Everything they've drawn up, everything they've worked on this week, scouting report look like everything they learned from the scouting report, it looks like they're able to come out here and execute everything they worked on this week.
Yep, really, as you said, everything's working right now for the Mustangs. There's the fair catch called for and made by the Eagles, and we're going to bring that offense out. Let's see if Ellison can get anything going. We talked a little bit on the last series. He's just been off with his throws. He's been either a little high, a little low. It's just not, probably not comfortable, right? The Sachse defense coming through and putting some pressure on him.
Yeah, they got pressure on him, and again, as a quarterback, you kind of know where pressure's coming from, and you can kind of feel it. And, he's kind of feeling that pressure right now, Steve. He's not able to get his feet set and get himself able to look downfield and get anything going. He's just going to have to try to stay in there and be consistent.
Ellison looks for a quick throw, and there's his first completion of the game. That is to number 18 there for the Eagles. Just a nice quick throw there for the Eagles.
Yeah, just a quick pass there, get it out. Just try to get something positive. I think they kind of maybe had to stick with this, just some quick things to try to get that ball out and not let that Sachse pressure get to him.
Ellison rolls to his right. Here comes the pressure. He's going to stop and throw, and guess what? 2 completions in a row. Good throw that time to number 11, Jalen Thomas, and a good job by him to stand there in the pocket when he knew he was going to get hit.
Yeah, he stood in the pocket, and the receiver was able to find that open spot there. He was able to set down, got the ball to him, just a good play, and that's what Rowlett needs right now. Just something like that to keep that ball in their possession and keep the ball moving up the field.
Play action here. Ellison looking to throw. He's got a man out there. The catch is made at the 20 and finally tackled inside the 15. So there you go. 3 completions in a row. That one to number 11, Jalen Thomas.
Yeah, and like you said, he was able to get back, get a little more time, able to get that ball out. And even if you kind of look, Steve, he's not staying back there a lot. He's just getting that ball out, and that was just a great play. I think if they can get that ball out of his hands a little quick, and just get it to the receivers, they'll be, they'll have success that they've kind of been able to have on these last 3 passes that they just threw.
Yeah, so Rowlett elects to use another timeout here, so why don't we take a quick break with him. Our score, Sachse 24, Rowlett 0. Back to live action here. That last timeout was called by the Mustangs, not the Eagles. So both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. But boy, Rowlett with their first real look here at the end zone. They've got a 1st and 10 just outside the 10. Snap to Ellison. Looking to throw it on play action. Throws it across the middle. He's got a man right through his hands. And that ball may have been picked off. I think they're going to say that was an interception. Wow. I mean, they had the play there. It looked like it was going to be a good catch for a touchdown right through the receiver's hands, Roman, into the hands of the defender.
Wow. I tell you what, Steve, when it rains, it pours. I mean, they had everything. The ball's right there, right in his hands. I mean, he's got to make that catch. And then, unfortunately, he dropped the ball. And, hey, you got to give kudos to the Sachse DB. He was right there and made a great play on the ball. And, man, boy, I tell you what, man, Rowlett really needed to get that score right there, and unfortunately, we've seen what happened there.
Yeah, that was Ivory Chester. Now, the Mustangs are just like Rowlett was earlier. The Mustangs are at their 1, so let's see if the Rowlett defense can come up with a big play here. There's a penalty flag. Looks like a free play, as I think they got the Eagles offside.
Yeah, it looked like he went hard count there and was able
Offside
to get exactly what he
on
wanted.
the defense.
You know, get that free
5
play
yards.
and take a
Still
shot down
first
the
down.
field. So again, he got himself out of that end zone without really having to run a play or anything. So get a little breathing room down there, and you know, again, like you said earlier, when Rowlett was in that position, you know, they brought the pressure and was able to keep him pinned back there. So. Boy, what a great play there. He made a hard count, and it worked for him this time.
Yeah, but definitely worked, got him away from the end zone. So 1st and 5 now for the Mustangs. At the 6, a straight handoff on a dive play there and out across the 10, or close to the 10, depends on the spot here. Looks like he's going to be short of the 10. So a gain of about 3.5 on the play.
Yeah, just again, trying to get that breathing room just straight up, trying to get big on big and just see if you can knock them off the ball and try to get some positive yardage and get yourself out of that end zone.
2nd down and short now for the Mustangs as we approach the 4-minute mark of the half. 24-0 Mustangs. Boy, Rowlett was knocking on the door, just was not able to get it in there. Their 2nd turnover on their 2nd interception.
Yeah, that was a big turnover there, Steve.
Yes, it was. There's a snap. Going to hand it off once again, and pretty good tackle up there. Should be enough for the 1st down, depending on the spot. I believe that was 27 for the Mustangs with his first carry. It's Keandre Little.
Yeah, pull that backside guard and that tight end come around, kind of like a little counter look, try to see if they can get that back up the side, and they got some positive yards there. So, again, got the 1st down, and that's exactly what they wanted on that play.
1st and 10 Mustangs, and now with a little breathing room out of their own end zone. Handoff once again. Boy, nice hold that time, and boy, just kind of squirted through there, didn't he, on the carry, and picks up a nice gain of about 6. Once again, that was number 27, Little, with the carry.
Again, kind of came back with that counter look, brought that guard and tackle back around, and again, the back's looking to see what they do. If they kick him out, he's going to go up inside. If that tackle can get around and pin him in, he's going to try to get to the outside. On that particular play, he was able to get up inside and get those positive yards.
2nd and short for the Mustangs. Penalty flags, and they're going to get a procedure call here. Look like a couple of linemen jumped
start on the offense.
Kind of early there.
The left side of the line.
What the
5 yards.
was, but it looked
Still
like they were
2nd
just
down.
a little bit off. And again, you know, don't want to shoot yourself in the foot down here, but again, you know, I'm sure Rowlett will take that and kind of be happy that they're able to move them back a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Inside of 3 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Mustangs with a 2nd and 8 in complete control here in this 1st half. George, 3-step drop, looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. Boy, nice route that time by Lockett. You saw him just sit there on a curl route right at the sticks, and then able to make, you know, about 8 yards after the catch as well.
Yeah, he just sat there. You know, you could tell him and George have worked together, and you know, he came back, helped his quarterback. Got a flag there. I think it was something that happened there on the sideline. Probably some type of personal foul.
Personal foul, late hit out of bounds, number 8 of the defense, 15 yards, tacked on the end of the run, 1st down.
So a personal foul is going to add 15 more, but watch the route here by Lockett. He's just going to sit down there, then the run after the catch. We'll see if we can pick up the late hit here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty late right there, Steve. Probably out of frustration, but, you know, you got to still be able to keep your composure. And you certainly don't want to give them anything. You know, they're earning it, but you don't need to help them earn it.
Yeah, exactly. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Looking to throw. Here comes pressure up the middle. George going to just tuck it and run to the right side. Still on his feet down the sideline. Boy, I tell you, George has a little bit of speed as well, as you saw him turn on the jets, and he's going to be out of bounds at around the 20, 21.
Yeah, again, they're doing this counter look coming from the backside, and then he was able to tuck it away. I don't know if that was designed or not. Maybe it was a quarterback counter, but he's able to get down that sideline. And I'm like you, Stevie. He showed he had a little jet there, you know, a little rocket juice in him a little bit.
Sure did. So the Mustangs driving once again here. This is not what the Eagles wanted. Remember, the Mustangs started at their own 1-yard line. Here's the handoff, bouncing it outside is Little, headed towards the end zone. Is he going to get there? No, I think he's going to be about 2 yards short. They're actually going to mark him at the 1, so a nice run by Little that time of about 16 yards.
Yeah, I think that offensive line now is just kind of having their way on that defensive front for Rowlett. I mean, you know, they're tired a little bit, and now they're just banging them and just going and gashing them a little bit. Again, bring that same counter look back. Back was going to go up inside, but then he saw that, hey, man, I can get outside and get some positive yards, and he was able to do that. He was looking to go inside, but again, the back is going to find and look for where the opening is and go try to get those yardage.
First and goal, handoff up the middle. Boy, a big pop there in the middle of the line by number 20 of the Eagles. That is Ladarian Session, his second big hit.
Illegal formation on the offense. 5 yards. They had too many men in the backfield. 5 yards, still first down.
Boy, you see a penalty called there against the Mustangs as well.
Yeah. Again, trying to get up inside, and I think 20 just kind of came off the edge. Kind of looked like they were bringing him, or he freelanced and came on his own. But again, good call, and he came up and made a good play. Again, boy, I tell you, if they could get out of here with just a field goal, that might be a win for Rowlett right now.
Yeah, no doubt. First and goal at the 6. Fakes the handoff. George going to tuck it and run it himself, and he is going to be into the end zone for the touchdown. A 99-yard drive for the Sachse Mustangs.
Timeout for injured player on the field. Timeout.
Well, I tell you, George coming up limping as well. And here's a look at the replay.
Yeah, he faked inside, kept it. I don't know if he was going to pass it, but he saw, hey, I could tuck this away, go get this. He kind of leaped in the air. Helmet, his knee hit, thigh hit the guy in the helmet, so that's probably where his injury is. And then George's thigh got hit pretty good there too. See, George is up, but the young man for Rowlett, he took that thigh into his helmet. And I'll tell you what, if you ever had that happen, man, that will ring your bell a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely did. Good to see him sitting up right there. There's a look at George. Yeah, kind of coming limping, but it looks like he's going to be okay.
Again, faked inside, came, looking, and then realizes, hey, I can go get that, and then bam, right there, kind of had his head down a little bit. Head hit that thigh, and that thigh coming up, boy, that's a lot of impact. But good, see the young man is up and walking off the field, so it looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, that's number 20, Ladarian Session, and boy, he's been a big part of this Rowlett defense so far in the first half, so hopefully he'll be able to come back. But yeah, just as you said, that's one of those things that can hurt.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it really can.
Extra point attempt. Again, a 99-yard drive that time for the Mustangs. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So we've got 1:47 remaining here in the first half at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. With our score, the Sachse Mustangs 31, the Rowlett Eagles nothing. We'll be back after these messages.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Back at Homer B. Johnson Stadium, as you take a look at the Sachse Mustang crowd, excited for their team, and they should be. They've got a 31-0 lead over Rowlett, their rivals from across the way, and boy, it really has been all Sachse in this game.
Yeah, I tell you what, I mean, that was a really big drive right there, and I mean, man, they marched right down the field and was able to do exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, my goodness. Was able to just march it and go get the score, and this is exactly what they wanted to do. But Rowlett still has to find a way, try to come up with some stops and take it one play at a time and see if they can get themselves back in this game somewhat. Certainly, want to keep possession of the ball until halftime and not let Sachse go in and get another score.
Yeah, but as we see the kick, it's going to sail out of bounds, so that'll be a penalty on the Mustangs. The Eagles had a little success offensively on their last possession, so let's see if they can keep that going. Any points here before halftime is going to be big for them.
Oh, absolutely. And it's almost to the point, Steve, where, like we kind of said a little bit earlier, even if they don't get any points,
take the ball
just
to 30,
hold on to
first
the
down.
ball and not let Sachse somehow get in here and get a quick, easy point. And, again, got to look for something positive. So if we can maybe see if Rowlett can control that ball and maybe get out of this half without giving up anything, that's a little something to go into the locker room with. and maybe try to regroup a little bit.
Well, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 30 after the penalty marked off for the kick out of bounds. Ellison takes the snap, looking to throw it out to the running back coming out in the flat. Nice catch and run. They're going to have a first down run of about 11 yards after the catch. So a nice safe play, gets you some good positive yardage, and Rowlett now at the 42.
Yeah, good safe route there. Get that back out on the flat and just kind of give it to him and see if he can get up the field and not create a turnover. Just, something positive.
Snap to Ellison, throws it quickly. Another catch that time, cutting it inside. Boy, nice run after the catch once again as another first down reception of about 12 yards, this time to number 7, Cordell Lee.
Yeah, again, just a safe throw there. Get the ball into the receiver's hand. Let him see if he can do something. Let him see if he can make somebody miss and see if we can go get positive yardage. But main thing, not throw an interception or turn that ball over.
Handoff on first down this time, and a short gain on the play for the Eagles, a gain of maybe 3 yards.
Well, I tell you what, Steve, I didn't like the way his leg got bent back.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, wow. But he got up and he looks okay. Again, another safe play there. Just try to keep the ball on the ground, not do anything stupid, or just throw little short passes to make sure you don't give Sachse another chance to score here.
Ellison going to roll to his left. Here comes some pressure. He's going to be dropped. Boy, that pressure came immediately from the inside. That was number 43 that time, Aaron Eshku. Boy, big tackle on that play.
Yeah, he beat the offensive lineman from Rowlett and was right in there and had that pressure on him. I mean, he was right there. Again, like we said before, I mean, this front for Sachse, they showed up tonight. They're here to play.
There's about a 7-second differential between the game clock and the play clock. Rowlett right now has the offense on the field. Of course, 3rd down and 18. There's a snap. Ellison looking to throw it. He's going to tuck it and run, in some trouble. He's going to be dropped at around the 42. And let's see if they just let the clock run out here. And yep, that is indeed what we're going to have. So we have come to the end of the first half of play. Boy, it's been all Sachse in this first half. Our halftime score, the Mustangs 31, the Eagles nothing. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV.
marching band. The band is led on the field by drum majors Mackenzie Bell, Ian Dale, and Sachse Mustangs. This week's section of the week is the Mellophones. Tonight, the Mighty Eagle Band will be performing music from their marching show titled Decorative, inspired by the Art Deco movement of the 1920s. With music from Eric Satie, George Gershwin, Lana Del Rey, and Michael Garland. And now, your Rowlett Mighty Eagle Band! Michaela Max. And front and center, your two-time captain, Emma Upchurch. Tonight, the Sixers would like to wish a happy birthday to Miss Gates. As they begin the performance of a jazz routine to Shake It Up. The Sachse High School Mustang Band is proud to present for your halftime entertainment the pre-show and first two movements of our 2023 UIL concert shows coloring silence. On the page, punctuation performs its grammatical function. As a reminder to the reader, it does more than that. It tells the reader how to hum the tune. Tonight, under the field direction of Bella Bennett, Caleb Elliott, Abby Gicho, Samantha Joe, and Little Albert, the band will perform Panic Black, The Typewriter, Hide and Seek, and the 1812 Overture. Directed for the great Holly Taylor, Jordan Hayes, Flip Ryan, Eric Tucker, and Susan House. The color art director is Megan Benson. Today, I'd like to thank the listeners in the Sachse High School APIC administration for all their help and support through the years. Mustang Band section of the week is a color guard. Please get your members from the color guard are Holly Long, Lieutenant Lee Black, and Ryan Thomas, Captain and now, ladies and gentlemen, your Sachse High School Mustang Band. Performance of real teams and band. Well done to both schools. Fans direct your attention to the Jumbotron here. Garland ISD would like to extend a special thank you to our senior VIPs and our retired or active duty military VIPs. VIP card holders get into all GISD regular season sporting events for free. To get your VIP card, stop by the GISD Group Shop at 414 Stadium Drive. Call the number on the screen, 972-494-8580 to pick up your GISD VIP card. Fans, as a retired military guy myself, I want to remind you every day is a good day to say thank you to a veteran, to a firefighter, and to a police officer. Thank you all for your service.
Back for the start of the third quarter here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Our halftime score, Sachse 31, Rowlett nothing. You know, really, it's been all Sachse here in the first half. And let's take a look at our first half highlights. Both teams coming out on the field. Rowlett first, and there's Sachse coming out. Again, a big rivalry game here tonight at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. You know, we thought this was going to be a close game, and boy, Sachse really looks good here in the first half. There's the first play here, the first touchdown, I should say. Brendan George there on the quarterback keeper. Of course, that was after an interception that got Sachse on the board at 7-0. 29-yard field goal right there. Make it 10-0 for the Mustangs, and they were off to the races. Here comes the next touchdown. Brendan George throw. Look at Khalif Lockett wide open down the sideline.
Wide open, like you said. You can't let him get away. Great play there.
Mustangs up 17-0 at that point. Another throw on that post route. 24-0 at this point for the Mustangs. Just an offensive breakthrough here for Sachse. And then that final touchdown in the first half, Brendan George, his legs doing it again. That's his second touchdown on the ground in the first half, and that's where we're standing here at 31-0.
Yeah, like you said, Steve, all Sachse in the first half. I mean, you know, hopefully Rowlett can come back out and try to make a ball game of it. I'm kind of thinking the I-90, I-90 George Bush kind of rivalry game, and boy, man, 31-0, you would think right now it'd be a little bit closer. So maybe Rowlett can get things going for him and get back in this game a little bit.
Yeah, the Eagles going to have the football first here to start the second half. And, you know, we've said it, much of the first half they're going to have to get the offense going. You know, in that first half, the Mustangs ended up with 324 total yards of offense to Rowlett's 80 yards. So only 80 total yards in the first half for the Eagles. They've got to get some things going here to get back in this ball game.
Absolutely. And that's not something that you want to look at. I know Coach Alfred doesn't really want to look at those statistics like that and have them so disparaging. So, you know, I'm sure they went in and talked about that, how we have to get consistent on offense, try to keep this defense off the field, and try to get back in this game one play at a time.
For the Eagles in that first half, they had only 6 first downs, as we mentioned, 80 total yards. They ended up with -4 yards rushing, 84 through the air. So again, negative running yards, had 84 through the air for that total of 80 total yards for the first half. 4 penalties for 30 yards. They had the 2 big interceptions that really cost them as well. Ellison was 5 of 15 for 84 yards, and the 2 picks, as I mentioned. Devin Gray, the leading rusher for Rowlett in that first half, 5 carries, only 6 yards, so just averaging about a yard per carry. Jalen Thomas, the leading receiver, 2 catches, 54 yards. See the kickoff come down there to number 8 for the Eagles. That is Joseph Brox. Not much doing on the return, however. Eagles offense comes on the field. They're going to start 1st and 10. Ball's going to be marked at around the 29-yard line, it looks like.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve, I guarantee you Rowlett is coming out, and they're hoping that those first half statistics are just something that are left behind in the first half. I know they want to come out here and try to make sure that they can get some things going and try to get some positive yardage. And again, like we said earlier, try to keep that defense off the field and see if they can just one play at a time get back in this game.
Well, here we go. A quick throw on first down. The catch is made out there. They were looking at the wide receiver screen. Sachse read it beautifully, however, and a short gain that time to number 10, Rodney Gore.
Yeah, Sachse was all over that. You know, it kind of looked like they had something set up here, quick pass. That's what we kind of seen that Rowlett had gone to and had some success. But again, boy, Sachse is really rallying to the ball.
Gain of 1 on that reception. Second down and 9. Ellison looking to throw it quickly. Again, boy, throws it behind the intended receiver that time.
Well, he sure did have him right there. He just needed to set his feet, take his time, and just make sure he got that ball to that receiver right there. Again, when you get those opportunities in a game like this, you have to have them.
Third down and 9. Boy, he had the receiver and, again, just missed him that time. And that's really been the story for Ellison so far in the game. He's just been a little off on his passes.
Yeah, just a little bit off. He needs to just take his time and make sure he gets that ball in his receiver's hands.
Big third down here. Ellison with some pressure throws it across. He got a man that time, stepped up in the pocket very nicely and made a great throw.
Well, see, that time there, Steve, he kind of kept his composure. You know, he did feel the pressure coming around him a little bit, but he was able to just relax, step back up in that pocket and get a good pass to that receiver as he came across the middle on kind of a little short post there.
That was Jalen Thomas with the 11-yard reception. First down and 10 for the Eagles. Just underway here in the third quarter at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. And off to the left side. This time they're looking once again, number 28. That's Jermias Benson.
Yeah, this little outside zone there and just trying to see if they can get something into the boundary. Kind of gave it to the back there, trying to get that in. I see Sachse still, again, kind of rallying to the ball. Kind of looked like it was a lot more there than what it actually ended up being.
Boy, Benson, a quiet first half for him. 3 carries, 2 yards. Quick throw out once again. This time a good catch out there. A nice play for the Eagles. They're going to pick up another first down on the run after the catch. Cordell Lee with another reception.
Okay, that's kind of what we saw there. You know, those safe, quick, easy passes, kind of what Rowlett needs to continue to do because they've been having some success with it. And, you know, the receivers blocking for each other. So, again, got some good positive yardage on that play. And so, like we kind of said easier, just make it easy, get the ball out, and just kind of throw quick plays to try to get down that field a little bit.
Yeah, now in Sachse territory. Nice opening start here to the second half for the Eagles. Let's see if they can keep it going. A handoff there, trying to break outside. He gets past containment. Boy, and another first down run. That was a good, tough run by Devin Gray, because it looked like he was going to be tackled in the backfield, but able to escape.
Yeah, Devin Gray right there just turned on the afterburners and got around that outside. Again, looked like he was going to be stopped, but he was able to turn on the juice and get on around that corner and go get that first down.
And that's 3 consecutive first downs now to start the second half. Good sign for the Rowlett offense. Again, they got to get things going here, trailing 31-0. Plenty of time left.
Yeah, absolutely. Just got to take it one play at a time, one play at a time.
And hand the ball off, try that same side of the offense as well. And not as many yards, but a pretty good run that time once again for Gray.
Yeah, he's, again, you know, getting positive yardage. It looked like they came back with the same play again, trying to get that zone left, trying to get him outside a little bit. He's reading to see if he can bounce inside, and he decided to take it on outside, got a couple yards there.
Second down, 7 for the Eagles. Nelson directing traffic here. Boy, running back comes on late there. But plenty of time to get the play off. There's the quick throw once again. They found a little something here with those quick touch passes to the outside. Boy, I'll tell you, that time Joseph Brock's almost broke it.
Yeah, he almost got down that sideline there again. Good safe, quick passes, getting the ball out to his receiver's hands, trying to see if they can break a tackle, maybe get down that field and go score. So, again, kind of being safe here, getting something positive and making sure that they're able to move that ball and, most importantly, Steve, keep the ball and keep it out of Sachse's hands.
Yeah, exactly. First and 10 now at the 20, so in the red zone for only the second time tonight for the Eagles. There's the handoff to the right side. Boy, a little bit of a push there, but not much yards, maybe a gain of 2 that time for Benson.
Yeah, it kind of looked like he was going to get a little bit more than what that actually ended up being. Again, got to give credit to Sachse's defense. Again, handoff inside, had a lead back, kind of like a power play up inside. And again, Sachse did rally to the ball. He did get a couple on that, but again, kind of looked like he was going to get a lot more than that.
Second down and 9 for the Eagles. Trips look to the top of your screen. They're going to throw that way as well. Has some blocking outside. Boy, close to a first down. It's going to depend on the spot. Markham, it looks like maybe a yard short that time. The nice reception out there once again by Brox.
Yeah, they're coming back. They're kind of sticking with that quick pass there, trying to get 2 receivers out there to block for them. And again, it's been working for them. And they actually, like you said, down in the red zone, have an opportunity to maybe come away with a score here.
Yeah, it's a big third down right here. Third down and short for the Eagles. Got to get to the 10-yard line to pick up the first down. Got 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. The wide side. Boy, here comes the pressure. Ellison in trouble. He's going to go down for a loss of 2. I'll tell you what, that was a great jump by the Mustang defense because it looked to me like almost at the same time the ball got there, they were there.
Yeah, it's almost like, man, Rowlett didn't know what had kind of happened there. They kind of were frozen. And, boy, I tell you what, Sachse took right off as soon as that ball was snapped and got a lot of pressure on him. Looks like they're going to go for the field goal here. I think Coach Alford just realizes that we need to get something positive out of this.
Yeah, wants to try to get maybe some points out of this. So you're right, they're coming off for the field goal attempt. This is going to be a 31-yarder. At least put some points on the board here if they can make it. There's the kick. It's up. And that kick is a flag on the field.
Yeah, had a flag on the field there, Steve. I tell you what, he kind of had the distance, but he was a little bit off. So, boy, I think Rowlett's going to get a break here, or maybe have an opportunity to do that again. Or, let's see.
Offsides on the defense in the neutral zone, causing the offense to jump. 5 yards, just going to give them a first down.
So there you go. That's a first down for the Eagles by virtue of that offside penalty. So, well, I kept waiting I was looking down at the end zone waiting for the call. They never made it and then saw the flag on the play. But here we go. Let's see if we can see him jump.
Yeah, there you go. Right there, the 2 defensive linemen came offside. Kind of like you were just saying, Steve, I know Coach Alford want to make sure they get some points, get something positive out there. I'm kind of thinking, too, like, are we to the point where, what do we got to lose? Maybe we just need to go for it.
Yep.
So, it's kind of what you think. I mean, kind of both rules of thumbs are kind of, thinking is good. But, again, they don't have to worry about that. They get a chance to, keep the drive going.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter now, does it? Because the offside penalty is going to give them that automatic first down. So the Eagles going to keep it on offense here. First and goal, Rowlett inside the 10. There's a snap. Ellison looking to the corner. Great throw, and if they got the catch, if he got a foot in, that's a touchdown. It is indeed a touchdown. Best throw of the night for Ellison.
Yeah, that definitely was his best throw tonight. Took his time, found his receiver right in the corner. The good thing about it, Steve, is he threw that ball only where the receiver could get it. So the DB really didn't have a chance on that, and that's exactly what we were talking about. That's what Rowlett needs, and they got the touchdown. So, one play at a time, one drive at a time.
Yeah, it looks to me like Brox may have got both feet down. That was an NFL catch right there.
Yeah, he got both feet down and did a tremendous job there, making sure he got that score. And again, good drive for Rowlett. Came out, did some safe, passing plays, and just kept the ball, safely in what they wanted to do, and was able to come away with the score.
Let's see if that gives them the spark that they need. Again, they just put their first points on the board here in the ball game. Came on their first possession here in the second half. So let's see if a little bit of momentum swings to Rowlett's side. Our score now 31-7 Sachse.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, that's what you talk about when you go in at halftime. Let's just go out and just take one play at a time and just try to get out here and get something positive. And, the main thing is they were able to get points on the board. And in this particular instance, they was able to get 7 instead of the 3 they were looking for.
Yeah, good drive that time by Ellison and company. You know, they picked up 5 first downs on that drive. Of course, they got aided by the offside penalty. But you know what? A good way for them to come out of the locker room, you know, trailing big at half and put points on the board.
Well, and, you know, like as coaches, you always want to just see that your players still have fight in them and they just don't give up and they keep playing hard and keep trying to, you know, be aggressive and not just lay down and come out and fight. And so, you know, a big rival game like this, you know, that's something positive that you can kind of build on.
Onside kick perhaps here. Roman, what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Too early?
I don't think it's too early, but, you know, kind of pooched it there a little bit, kind of squiggy a little bit.
There you go. Coach Alford decided to kick it deep, and here comes the return by the Mustangs, and going to be tracked down from behind and dropped around the 21-yard line, and that's where the Mustangs will start.
Well, kind of see if this defense, you know, they had a little halftime, maybe they regrouped and kind of got their breath back under them, and see if they come out here now to make a big stop and, you know, see if they can get the ball back. And, hey, you get another score here, you know, hey, you could be looking to get back in this thing.
Yeah. You know, and I really didn't think the Rowlett defense played that bad in the first half. You know, outside of that 199-yard drive, you know, really Sachse had the short field for most of the half. Rowlett's defense didn't play as bad as what the score indicates.
No, absolutely not. And like you said, Steve, they were able to get some quick, easy scores where you don't have to drive all the way down the field. And let's be honest, if you can do that, especially if you get a lot of opportunity at that. Here, right here, we see the running back got the ball, trying to get outside, little outside zone. Broke a little tackle there, was able to continue to get some positive yards, so get him in 2nd and 5. So, again, got to make some stops here.
Yeah, Ridge with a couple of broken tackles, exactly. A gain of about 5 on the play, 2nd down and 5. George looking to throw it. He's got his man out there, Kalik Lockett. That's easy right there. DB was off probably a little too far.
Yeah, you're going to stay back on him like that. They're going to eat you up every time. And like I said, him and George got good chemistry together, and you could tell they've worked this play out. Just a quick little throw. Get it to my big-time receiver and see what he can do, and he was able to step out and get that first down.
1st and 10 Mustangs. Ball at the 33-yard line. There's the handoff to the right side, off tackle, and the Rowlett defense is there to meet the running back. That is number 0, looks like Ivory Chester on that carry. Pardon me, that was number 8. That was Ridge again. Sorry about that.
Right, no problem. I mean, like you said, was able to get something out of it a little bit. I mean, but again, Rowlett's defense stepped up and made a good play there. So, again, they got to continue to build on that and try to get a stop here and see if they can get this ball back.
Gain of 1 on the play, sets up 2nd down and 9. They're going to send the receiver in motion, hand it off to the outside, breaks a couple of tackles, but then upended right at the line of scrimmage. So another good job there by the Rowlett defense.
Again, trying to just make sure they can get in there and make some good plays. Try to get to the running back here, tries to looked inside first, bounced on the outside, trying to get to the outside. And again, good pursuit by that Rowlett defense and was able to get there and only give them a couple yards.
Well, big play right here, 3rd down and 8. If the Rowlett defense can hold here, they may can get the ball back. George with all sorts of time. He's going to escape pressure. He's going to tuck it and run. Can he get there? He can. Big yardage, 1st down across midfield. That's a gain of about 11 yards for George, and that will move the chains.
Well, that's what you didn't want to see if you were Rowlett. Again, he's got all time standing back there looking. Nothing happens. Able to regroup, get his feet together, and get around that corner and take off. And he's been able to do that. He has confidence in his ability, and so he's not afraid to take off when the opportunity comes.
Yeah, he's been real dangerous today with the legs, of course, and his running. 1st and 10, they're going to send a man in motion. The wide receiver, they're going to throw to him as well. Catch is made. That was behind the line, a lateral, so that's going to go as a run. That time at a gain of about 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, just a nice, safe little pass there. Gets running back, fake a little play action, throw it back out to the outside, and just let him go and try to do what he can do. Again, not too much there, but again, he was able to get a couple yards and again, try to get some positive yardage out of that.
Yeah, that was Kendrick Hanks that time with the run. 2nd down and 8. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off this time. Boy, nice run look at the run there by the running back, number 28. He just refused to go down. Of course, that's Brendan Haygood. And he's going to have enough yardage, I think, for the first down.
Yeah, Brendan Haygood got the ball there. Was kind of looking for that block on 71. Didn't quite get it, but he was able to move himself into the outside position and get on outside and continue to run hard, break some tackles, and go get that first down. Oh, a little bit short there. Okay. Oh, he did get the first down. All right. That's what I thought. So, anyway, 1st and 10.
First down 10 here for the Mustangs. There's a snap. Quick throw out by George. Once again, Lockett just sitting right there. Again, they're giving Lockett a lot of cushion, Roman, so they're giving him that short pass, and again, they're connecting.
Yeah, I think they're worried about him going over the top on them, and so they kind of stand back. And again, this is just too easy for George and Lockett right there. They'll do this all night. Just a nice, easy, quick throw and safe. And so I don't know. I don't know if Rowlett wants to come up and press him or anything like that because they're afraid he'll get over the top on them. But again, this is going to be easy if they don't take that away.
And penalty flag comes out. The Rowlett defenders motioning that it's against the Mustangs, so we'll see if it is.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 67. 5 yards. Still 2nd down.
So the false start called against the Mustangs. That's going to back them up 5 more. Set up a 2nd down and 8. Got a bunch. Look down here, your receivers at the bottom of the screen. They're going to throw that way as well. A couple of nice moves that time. Breaks the tackle, heads back across the field. Oh no, here we go. Got some blockers out in front now as well. A couple of penalties. They see about 4 penalties. I think that one's coming back. Roman, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that one's coming back. Hey man, great effort. Great effort there. You know, anytime you see someone cross all the way back across the field, you start going, oh man, this is going to be a great play, or somebody's going to make a block in the back or something like that. And you kind of seen all those flags coming out. So be interesting to see what this call was. Man, there's like 4 flags all over the play.
And you got a hat down as well. So you got one of the officials' hats down at the 19 also. So that may be 2 flags he was trying to throw, right? He threw the 1 flag and then had to throw his hat. But
yeah, man, I don't know if anybody has a flag left on them.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, so they're going to sort this thing out. Well, that's always tough. You know, when you make the catch, you know, I know the runners try to, you know, they want to try to make a big play, but sometimes just turn upfield, get what you can get. Don't come all the way back across the field.
3 foul play. We got a personal foul, blindside block on the offense, number 78, and a personal foul, blindside block on the defense, number 33, and a personal foul, blindside block on number 5 on the offense. 2 points to offset. 2nd down.
So you had 3 blindside blocks called. Now, the interesting thing, they called one on the defense, which I don't know that I've ever seen that, but here's a look at the replay.
So got good reception, tried to get outside, realized he couldn't get there, came back to field, and then now this is when you start getting these blindside blocks because everybody wants to just get in and try to get a little piece. There was Lockett there. Didn't see the other ones, but Lockett kind of came back on the blindside block there. So, again, when you start reversing field, that's when you kind of pick those things up. Got to be real disciplined and just maybe let the player try to do what he's doing and just see if he can get something positive out of it. But, you know, again, everybody wants to get a little piece of that, Steve.
Yeah, and, you know, the crazy thing about that, out of all of that and all the flags, it's basically a redo, right? So it's going to continue or remain, I should say, 2nd down and 8. We're going to replay the down. 4:07 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Rowlett with the only point so far in the 2nd half. There's a penalty flag. I think they're going to get the Eagles for offside on this. The handoff is going to go for about 4 yards to the right side off tackle. Looked like the defensive end for the Eagles lined up in the neutral zone. Let's wait for the call, however.
Offsides on the defense, number 60. 5 yards, still 2nd down.
Yeah, so offsides there again. You know, kind of don't want to be doing those things, shoot your own self in your foot. You just kind of have to make sure you line up right and not be offsides.
Clock continues to run inside of 4 minutes. Rowlett, again, trailing by 24, so time becomes a little precious for them. They got to try to get Sachse off the field. There's the throw. They've got a man wide open. Is the catch made? Looks like it is. That is number 14 for the Mustangs, Robbie Rothrock.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, he had all day back there, and again, able to get his feet set, looking down the field, looking, and finally sees his receiver. Actually kind of underthrew it, ball was kind of floating out there, but great job by the receiver to come back and come to the ball and make an outstanding catch.
Yeah, great job there by Rothrock to, like you said, concentrate and able to come up with that grab. So 1st and goal, Mustangs just inside the 3-yard line. There's a snap, the handoff to the left side, untouched, into the end zone for the touchdown is the Mustangs' number 28, Brendan Haygood.
I'll tell you what, that's how you come back and answer. So, again, Sachse was able to just kind of march down the field and kind of have their way. And, again, boy, what a way to respond to the opening drive that Rowlett had. So Sachse was able to come back and mount their own opening drive, if you want to kind of think about it, and able to get down and get that quick score and kind of keep the lead.
Yeah, great blocking on that play, Roman. I think I may have been able to score on that one. That hole was there. He goes in untouched. Extra point here, good as well. Our new score with 3:12 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. The Sachse Mustangs 38, the Rowlett Eagles 7. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV. (38-7) our score. Sachse on top of the Rowlett Eagles. We've got 3:12 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Roman and I were just talking about it there at the break. Rowlett comes out, start the second half, a great drive that they put together. Cut it to 31-7. You're thinking, hey, if they can just get a stop, maybe they get back in the game. But really a great answer drive for Sachse that time.
Absolutely. I mean, Sachse came back and, they gave up the quick score in the first, as far as the beginning of the second half. But then Sachse put it together and came right back down the field and marched down and got the score. And so, again, unfortunately for Rowlett, it's kind of, even things out, and they still have to try to figure out a way to get back in this game.
So the Mustangs set to kick it away here. Rowlett has 2 men back deep to return this kick. They're going to kick it deep. It's going to come to the deep back, or it's going to bounce, actually, and he's going to pick it up around the 16, and we whistled dead there again. Maybe a fair catch called for. I didn't see it once again, but play is stopped, and Rowlett's going to start 1st and 10 from their 25.
Yeah, I didn't see that either, Steve. I guess obviously it had to be a fair catch because they called the play dead, but I didn't see it. Obviously it must have happened.
Yeah, and I'm trying to see, they've got the ball spotted at the 16, so I'm not sure what happened on that play.
Okay. So, yeah, like you kind of said, Steve, it looks like somebody signaled fair catch, and that's right where they put the ball.
So 1st and 10 at the 16 for the Eagles. A quick throw out, and new quarterback on the field for the Eagles as well. Here comes the receiver. Again, another one of those plays coming all the way back across the field, but the Mustang defense there to meet the challenge. That was Cordell Lee with the catch.
Yeah, again, good throw, safe throw, get it out there. Receiver tried to go up the field, couldn't do it, tried to start cutting back. And the thing about it is you had people there staying home for Sachse to be able to come up and make that play.
New quarterback on the field right there on your screen is number 2, River Kirkhuff. He's a sophomore quarterback for the Eagles. Seeing some game action here in the second half. Quick throw out, another completion that time to number 18. A nice run after the catch, should have enough for the first down. It was Bryson Williams with the catch.
Well, again, just, good safe throw. Let the young man get his feet wet a little bit and just get the ball out and try to get some good positive yardage.
And there's a look at the sophomore quarterback for Rowlett. Again, trying to get some reps here in this game. The Eagles trail 38-7 in this one. So not a bad idea to get some experience for your sophomore. There's a quick throw out, a good catch Pretty good throw that time, right in between those two Sachse defenders. That's once again number 11, number 11, Jalen Thomas with the catch.
Yeah, again, just a good safe throw, able to get back, get his feet set, quick, throw it, just get it to him. And again, try to get some positive yardage. And the main thing is make safe throws and not turn the ball over.
We see the fired up crowd. That is the Rowlett side. Just showed you good crowd for both student sections tonight in this rivalry game. Snap. Boy, pump fake there. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man out there. Look at that throw right off the fingertips of the receiver, number 8, Joseph Brox. Boy, that was there, Roman.
Yeah, that was a great play right there. Pump fake, look down, got the ball out there. The ball's right where you want it. Go get it, make a great play, and the receiver just dropped it right there. Just was not quite able to get underneath it and get it the way that he wanted to do. But again, great throw by the young quarterback.
Yeah, it really was. If he gets a little more air under it, maybe Brock's able to run underneath it, and that's a 6-point touchdown. But, pretty good throw that time. Second down and 10 now. Quick throw out to this. Oh, right through the hand. So 2 pretty good throws by the quarterback. A little hot that time it looked like coming in, but receiver, I bet will tell you he should have caught that one.
Yeah, anytime it hits both your hands, you need to make that catch. Again, good throw, rolling to his left, able to throw across his body. And again, little hot, but again, like you said, as a receiver, you want to make sure, you should believe that you should make that catch.
Third down and 10 now for the Eagles. There's a snap, a high snap. Quarterback able to hang on to it, though, and now he is going to be dropped in the backfield. Boy, nice shoestring tackle right there by the Sachse defensive tackle. Big number 99. That is Joseph Hampton.
Yeah, a little bit of a high snap there, and he was able to bring it down, and then looking for a second, he might have got up in that middle, but boy, got hold of that foot and not going to let it go, so he couldn't get away from that.
So the loss of 3 sets up a 4th down and 13, but not a bad looking set of throws there for the sophomore on that drive.
Well, and that's the thing, you're just trying to get him some reps and get him game reps, and obviously he's going to be the quarterback of the future, so again, just putting him in some game time action and letting him see what he can do.
Low snap, but Ellison able to corral it and get a pretty nice punt off. It takes a Rowlett roll. Going to be down at the 22-yard line, and that's where the Mustang offense will take over 1st and 10. There's a look at Brendan George and the Sachse Mustang offense. Again, coming back on the field. They've got that 38-7 lead, and we're in the waning moments here of the 3rd quarter. So, pretty impressive night so far for the Mustangs on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely. They've been doing an outstanding, on both sides of the ball, they've been outstanding.
George, little pressure up the middle. He rolls out of it, looking to throw it. Boy, what a great grab by Rothrock. The defender right there. And I think they're going to say he didn't get that 1 foot in bounds, but I'll tell you what, great concentration by him. He was actually able to come away with that pass.
Yeah, that was just great concentration there. George was able to roll a little bit to his left. Again, throwing back across his body. Sees his receiver coming.
2 fouls on the play, offsides on the defense.
And a little bit.
Eligible man downfield on the offense.
What a great catch,
offset. Replay 1st down.
Did have offsetting penalties on the play, 1 on each team, so we will replay that. But, boy, good throw there on the sideline for George. Like you said, that's a tough throw, throwing across your body like that, and to have that kind of control and get it to the receiver, pretty good throw.
Yeah, absolutely. And, again, we've seen George do that all night long. Like I said, he's a very confident quarterback, and he's not afraid to try to make throws like that.
So 1st down and 10. The Mustangs now have crossed the 400-yard mark in the game. They've got 403 total yards. Now 18 first downs in the game. Pretty balanced offense as well, Roman. They've got 183 yards on the ground, 220 through the air. So pretty balanced attack tonight for Sachse.
Well, I tell you what, that's what you really like to see when you go back and look at film, is to see that you have a balance between passing and running. And it kind of keeps teams off, set, because they don't know really what to expect from you.
Look at this play here, and it's going to go out of bounds. Yeah, just kind of gets down the sideline there. That was number 9 that time for the Mustangs, of course. That's Kendrick Hanks. Hanks has had a pretty nice game tonight for the Mustangs.
Yes, he has. Again, they throw this counter action at you, and you kind of think it's a run, but then again, he gets the ball out real quick. And, so if you're not really reading your keys, you're going to think it's a run, and then the receiver's able to get down the sideline on you.
So a gain of 9 on the play, so just shy of the first down. Second down and 1, snap to George. He's going to hand the ball off, trying to get outside. Boy, nice run here down the sideline. Look at here. He breaks through. There is a penalty flag out. He's going to score on this play. That, of course, good, but I think this one may be coming back.
Yeah, I think this one's going to come back, Steve. But, boy, what a great run there.
Yeah, wasn't it? He was able to just stay in bounds there right through the sideline. There were a couple of would-be tacklers there, and they just missed him.
Yeah, I thought for sure they were going to be able to get him out of bounds over there, but he was able to just skate down that
sideline. Number 56, 10 yards from the previous spot, took it down.
Holding call will bring that one back. Boy, what a great run by Haygood. And boy, he saw that end zone down the sideline, and he took it, but unfortunately for the Mustangs, it will come back.
Yeah, I was able to go here, got the ball, looked outside, got big number 71 coming around trying to get him a block, was able to come down that sideline, and again, man, he just skated right down that sideline and was able to take off. Back in the old days, we used to say, he's gone. But unfortunately, they got to bring that on back.
Yeah, no doubt. Boy, and he was gone, but unfortunately, coming back, due to the flag. So, resetting after the 10-yard holding penalty sets up a second down and 11 for the Mustangs. Here's a snap to George. They're looking for that wide receiver screen. A low throw, able to dig it out of the carpet, however, is number 9, Kendrick Hanks. But, not a lot of running room there, and that's going to be a short gain on the catch.
Yeah, good play there by the Rowlett's defensive back. Was able to kind of read that and see that. Was able to get there and get a good tackle and hold on and let his other teammates come and try to help him. But again, good play by Rowlett's defense there.
Yep, and with that play, we have come to the end of the third quarter of play. Our score, Sachse 38, Rowlett 7. We'll be back after these messages for the start of the fourth quarter.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Back for the start of the fourth quarter at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Steve Reeves here along with Roman Alexander. Roman, it's been an interesting game. Again, a rivalry game. The Mustangs have controlled really this game, from the start all the way to where we are here to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, like you said, Steve, rivalry game, but, boy, Sachse sure came out and kind of been dominating on both sides of the ball, and they really haven't looked back. Every time kind of when that second half started, we kind of thought maybe Rowlett had a little momentum, but Sachse sure came back out and took that away from them.
Yeah, we talked early in the game, really in the opener, about, both teams coming in at 1-0 in district play. So the winner of this game is going to start 2-0 in district, which is what you want. Sachse, of course, well on their way to doing that right here, with this big 38-7 lead.
Yeah, and anytime you can start 2-0 in your district, it gives you a little bit of breathing room. You're not where you want to be at yet, but again, you have a little bit of a breathing room.
Yeah, you got that head start for sure. Third down and long. George rolls to his right. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's just going to slide down. Boy, smart play that time by the quarterback to get down. Again, you don't need to risk anything here with the big lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, like we said, he was able to get to the outside. And again, he's kind of been doing this with his legs all night long, just kind of, confident and able to just go get the yardage when he needs to do it. But smart play there. No need to take a big hit or anything like that.
So a gain of about 6 on that scramble, but 4th down and 6 here for the Mustangs. They're going to punt it away. Rowlett should get pretty good field position out of this, as the return man Joseph Brock standing at his own 45. Get just underway here in the fourth quarter.
Dead ball, delay game on the offense, 5 yards. Still 4th down.
So we're going to get a delay of game call as well here, so that's going to back them up 5 more. See Brock's move up probably here around the 45, maybe almost to midfield. So again, Rowlett should get pretty good field position out of this. They do start the game clock. There's the snap. No pressure. The punt is away. A low line drive kick. It is going to bounce on the turf, and Brock's just going to let this one roll dead. Mustang's going to down it at around the 47. So good field position here for Rowlett to start.
Yeah, good field position. And again, you know, at this point, like I said, just looking for something positive, something to build on, and just, you know, try to get you something that you can hang your head on. So, you know, good field position, and just kind of see what would they come out, and, you know, maybe they'll just kind of, you know, they've been having success with those quick passes on the outside and been able to get positive yardage, so maybe they'll kind of stick with that.
So they're coming back out with the sophomore quarterback. There he is right there, number 2 on your screen. River Kirkhuff, boy, had a nice series last go-round. A couple of drops on that series where they may have, you know, done a lot more damage, and he's going to throw it here. He's got a man. Oh, did you see that catch?
Wow, what a great catch right there.
Number 7, Cordell Lee with the one-hander.
Boy, I tell you what an outstanding catch there. Quarterback puts the ball up, and, man, what a great catch. I tell you what, you don't see a lot of them all the time. That was an outstanding. Hey, something positive for Rowlett, man. That was an outstanding catch right there.
Yeah, there you go. That's an ESPN highlight reel catch right there. Great catch by him. First down for the Eagles in Mustang territory. Here comes some pressure. You better get rid of it. He does. Boy, dangerous throw that time. You don't want to throw it in the middle of the field, and that's where they went with it, but gets away with it that time.
Yeah, he got away with that right there, Steve, because that was pretty dangerous pass. But, again, he feels the pressure. They did get pressure on him. He kind of looks, he kind of feels that pocket collapse, and he was trying to go back to 7, but just didn't have enough on it.
Yeah, number 7 for the Mustangs. Almost picked that one off. Vashawn Brunswick, the big linebacker. Pass incomplete, 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Rolling to his right is the quarterback, looking to throw it. Throws it to the sidelines. Was that catch made as well? They're going to say that's a grab.
Good play.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back great catches by Cordell Lee.
Again, rolls to the right, gets his feet set. Good ball, throws it, and, man, what a great catch. Boy, he got that left foot down. Man, what an outstanding catch there.
Boy, Cordell Lee have a 4th quarter. 2 great catches for the young man.
Yeah, like I said, man, the sophomore's looking good. Again, great game time experience for him, and then just outstanding catch right there on those last 2 plays.
So 3rd down and short after the gain of 9. They're going to roll the quarterback to his left. He's going to tuck it, boy, and just go down right there. You know, it looked again like one of those plays, Roman. If he would have just kept the wheels going, he only needed 2 yards. He could have gotten there.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought. He kind of hesitated right there, and he might need to go and just try to go for it down that left side and just see if he could have got 2 more yards. Again, a little hesitant there, and, you know, again, like we said, boy, Sachse's running all over the place.
As number 43, big Aaron Eshka, just tracking him down and tackling from behind. So it turns that 3rd down and 2 into a 4th and 4, a long 4. Rowlett's going to keep the offense on the field here and try to pick up that 1st down. There's a snap, a little bit of a bobble. He's going to step up and throw. Was he across the line? I don't think so. Boy, but the pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Brox that time.
Well, you had 2 things on that, Steve. First, he kind of looks downfield. He steps up. I'm not so for sure if he couldn't went and got the 1st down.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that.
But then he did make a good throw, and it went right through the receiver's hands. I mean, my gosh. So, you know, he kind of had two things happen there. Maybe he could have went and got the 1st down, but then also the receiver has to catch that ball right there.
Boy, so the sophomore quarterback, I can't talk, River Kirkhuff, you know, has looked pretty good in his 2 series. You know, again, a couple of mistakes from the sophomore. You know, you saw that one pass in the middle of the field, and then again on that 3rd down and short, maybe could have kept the ball and ran with it, but, you know, pretty good start for him here in this game.
Yeah, and like we said, just trying to get him experience and kind of, you know, see the speed of the game and kind of just feel what it feels like to be in a real game. And so I think he's doing a good job here. Just kind of a quick screen here. got it to the receiver coming across the middle. Good run, good effort, and boy, we got a penalty bringing it back though.
Yeah, that was, like you said, looked like a middle screen to Braden Watkins. That would have been his first catch of the game, but as you mentioned, a penalty flag on the field. Looks like it's going to go against the Mustangs.
No flag on the play.
Oh, he picked it up.
So, as we said, a great catch and a great run after the catch and a first down for the Mustangs. Here's a look at Coach Red Barons. Got to be happy with the way his players have performed tonight. Again, out to this big 38-7 lead. Just inside of 9 minutes to go in the game, so well on their way to 2-0 in district play. Oh. Boy, that time they were looking for that quick hitter. Just a seam route by that slot receiver, and he leaves him just a little too much. He got a hand on it, but just wasn't able to connect that time with the receiver.
Yeah, just, probably threw that just a little bit too hard there. But again, little quick seam route, and it looked like he had him there for a second.
So 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. There's a snap. It's time to hand out. Boy, pretty big room out there on the left side. Takes a nice pop, and he's going to be knocked down just short of the first down. That, of course, number 8, Josh Ridge, who's had a big game tonight for the Mustangs.
Yeah, he's looked good running the ball tonight, really has. Again, little inside zone, pops it to the outside, goes to get that positive yardage, and again, able to get close to the first down. Well, we're still looking at 3rd and 2, so.
Roman, are you a little surprised that George is still in there at this point of the game?
Well, I was about to say that, Steve. I mean, I kind of wonder when do you get to the point where you do start to take him out. And I probably would take Lockett out. I think they do have Lockett out already because, let's be real, you're looking for bigger and better things down the line. And, barring a miracle here.
Holding, number 78 of the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat, they're down.
Yeah, that was a good run that time by Josh Ridge. It's going to come back, though, however, a holding penalty here called against the Mustangs. But you saw a nice, strong running once again. Ridge has had a good game tonight. He's got 8 carries for 31 yards. May not sound like a lot, but they've been tough yards on the ground for him.
Yeah, he's really been running hard tonight. And like you said, getting, again, good experience for him, too, to be able to be, that guy that they might have to go to as they continue on in the season. And kind of getting back to what we were talking about a little bit. I mean, we're getting down to around 7-something to go. I mean, I don't know. George is still in there, but, maybe they're going to take him out here sometime soon.
Stepping up in the pocket in some trouble, but he's going to escape out, goes outside, and he's going to go out of bounds after a gain of about 7. So, boy, nice job that time again. George stepped up in the pocket that time and then able to elude the tacklers.
Yeah, he's been doing that all night. Again, like I said, he's a little bit better runner than I thought he was. Again, looking downfield, doesn't see anything, able to keep his composure, tuck the ball away, and go get those yardage and get outside. And again, this comes from him just being experienced and knowing how to play the game. He's done it now for about 4 years, so he's able to, know when to take off and when not to.
4th down and 4. The Mustangs set to punt it away. Rowlett's not going to send anybody to return this one. Boy, finally the kick is away. It's going to angle towards the sideline, and let's see if the Mustangs can stop it before it reaches the end zone. Unless his toes are in the end zone, it's going to be inside the 1.
Yeah, he was able to get down there and stop that ball, like you said, on the 1-yard line.
Boy, interesting that Rowlett didn't have a return man back, because what you want to do, of course, is that's what you don't want to have happen. So one of the reasons you have that return man back there, kind of surprising they didn't.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, Steve, that's why you want to have a return man back there, just for this particular instance right there, where they can get the ball on the 1-yard line. Kind of actually, when I was looking at the play, I was kind of thinking maybe that, he was doing a rugby kick, but I was thinking maybe he kept running. He might have got the first down. But, again, good kick and good coverage down there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, and it looked like he was thinking about it. He waited for a long time before he finally kicked it. But, anyway, Rowlett once again 1st and 10. Right there at the 1-yard line. They're just going to hand the ball off and try to get away from the end zone like we saw earlier when they were in this situation. A gain of about 2 yards, maybe 3 on the carry out to the 5. Clock continues to run. We are inside of 7 minutes to go. Rowlett with a second down at 7. Of course, trailing in this ball game 38-7. This is a 31-0 ball game at half. So both teams exchanged touchdowns here in this second half. There's a snap. Kirkhoff going to hand it off and try to get outside to the left. Got the edge here, cuts it back inside. He's going to pick up the first down. However, a penalty flag comes out late.
Yeah, I see that flag came out late there, Steve. Yeah, he was able to get to the outside again, get up the sideline a little bit and get some good positive yardage, but I think this is coming back.
Yep, I agree.
Illegal block in the back on number 17 of the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still second down.
So there's your illegal block in the back, and that is going to bring that run back. Here it is again.
Yeah, 28 got the ball, was able to get outside and trying to go, and there was the illegal block right there by number 17 to cause that place to have to come back. But, had some good yardage there. Just can't keep shooting yourself in your own foot.
So we will replay that down. Second down now for the Eagles. Play action here. He's going to throw it out deep. He's got a man out there. Well, good coverage, however, by number 21 of the Mustangs. Really, blanketing the receiver that time. That was Jordan Nelson. Pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I kind of think the receiver and the quarterback kind of weren't maybe on the same page. It looked like the receiver kind of broke to the outside, and I think the quarterback was thinking he was going to stay more on the inside.
Yep, agree with you 100%. And that's, of course, probably part of that inexperience by your sophomore quarterback as well.
Yeah, he's, again, getting that game time experience. And like I said, he's looked good. And like you said, you can see he's learning and has some things to improve on.
Third down and 4 coming up here for the Eagles. There's the snap. Straight drop back this time. They're going to throw across the middle. Just a nice, safe pass. Coverage was there, but another good catch by number 11 of the Eagles, Jalen Thomas.
Yeah, again, good safe pass. Again, just allowing the sophomore to step back, get his feet stepped, and just make a good, solid pass and get some good positive yardage out of it.
That will move the chains as we are inside of 6 minutes to go in the game. Snap to Kirkhoff. He's going to look to throw it. Throws it out once again. I believe that was his favorite receiver, Jalen Thomas, and it was indeed. So a short gain on the play, but another completion for Kirkhoff.
Yeah, just good, safe pass. Good pass, gets it right into the receiver's hand. Quick pass, and able to get some positive yardage out of it and keep the ball in possession of Rowlett.
Second down and 7 for the Eagles. There's your snap. Play action once again. They're going to throw it across the middle. That ball's picked off. He floated it just a bit. That's going to be a touchdown, Mustangs.
Yeah, that pass right there kind of floated, and boy, what a good play by the defensive back for Sachse. But again, step back, the ball floated, and he was all over that. And just an easy 6.
Yeah, number 15, Aiden Sharp with a great interception. He read that one all the way. And again, that's one of those experiences sophomore's going to have to come up with. And, sometimes, again, the game's a little faster when you get in this live action.
Yeah, absolutely, because like you said, he was all over that. And, boy, man, he broke. Almost looked like he knew the route before the route was even ran. And, boy, what a great play, and take it to the house.
So Aiden Sharp with the touchdown. Got to give a shout out to Darren Sharp, Aiden's dad. I know he is a proud dad right now, one of the Sachse coaches. Nice play by Mr. Sharp. Extra point is up, and it is good. We got 4:46 remaining in the game with our score, Sachse 45, Rowlett 7. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV. Come back on the Sachse cheerleaders. They're a little embarrassed. They don't want to be on camera, it looks like. But I don't know why not. Their team is up 45-7. It's really been a dominating game for the Mustangs here tonight, Roman, and pretty impressive.
Yeah, Sachse looks really impressive tonight. They got things going for themselves early, and really, Steve, they never looked back. I mean, they just kept going and kind of became like a locomotive that's just on a runaway. Just, boy, I tell you what, they've had their way all night long. Yeah,
they really have. You know, we talked about the Mustangs in the opener, you know, and they, of course, started the season 0-2, but you talked about it. You know, they played a tough Capel game, really close in that first game, as you see the return here after the kick. Eagles going to get out to about the 30-yard line. That's where they'll start 1st and 10. But, you know, had that real close game with Capel, you know, ended up losing that ball game, I think, by 3 points. But, you know, then that second week had the real tough game against a really good Prosper team. You know, lost that game. But again, 2 tough opponents, started 0-2. But I think we're seeing what Sachse's made of here in the early part of district.
Yeah, absolutely. And, again, like we kind of talked about, they've been battle-tested. And, you know, that's kind of what you try to do in your preseason. You want to go play teams that you feel are going to prepare you for later on. And I'd have to say that's probably what Sachse has done. You know, they look like they're battle-tested. They look like they're ready to go. And tonight we'd have to say they're hitting on all cylinders, and things are looking really good for them. So I think they might be able to take this momentum and keep going forward with it.
Yep, right there with you. It's going to be a big win for Coach Behrens and his staff. Handoff. Number 3 to the right side, gets outside and going to be tackled out of bounds at around the 40-yard line, depending on where they spot that ball. That, of course, Devin Gray. You know, we talked about the offensive explosion for the Mustangs. Roman currently 453 total yards in the game for the Mustangs. Rowlett sitting at 205.
Wow, yeah, like you said, I mean, just, you know, the offense is just doing outstanding. Able to come out and, you know, like I said, the game plan has worked great tonight for them.
Inside of 4 minutes to go in the game, 2nd down and 3. Here's a handoff, and we're trying to find a lane here. He's going to pick up a 1st down. That is number 7 for the Eagles, Cordell Lee.
Yeah, a little inside toss there as he was coming across, and he was able to catch that ball. So as he come across here, just a little inside toss, was able to keep running, looking, finds the gap, and was able to sneak up through there and get some good yardage. He's been running pretty good as he got his opportunity tonight.
Yes, he has, and of course those 2 catches we saw back-to-back, the one-hander and the one you know, on the sideline as well. So yeah, he's had a big second half here for sure. There's a snap on 1st and 10, rolling out to the right. A little bit of pressure, get rid of a young man. He has the receiver on the sideline. That catch is going to be completed. Short gain of only 3, but a nice throw that time.
Yeah, just a way to keep his composure. Kind of got in there, rolling to the right, was able to stop, looking, and then was able to find that receiver on the sideline and get the ball out to him.
2nd down and 7 coming up here for the Eagles. You know, we talked about Brendan George, and, you know, he's 11 of 17 for 238 yards, 2 touchdowns. Had the 1 pick early on in the game, but more importantly, how about this, Roman, as we see this 2nd down and 7 play. Boy, nice throw that time. Oh, and it's incomplete. I don't think he ever had it. Good throw that time by the quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, he's looking good. Like you said, sophomore of the future. I mean, quarterback of the future, able to stop, find the open receiver, got it to him. You know, should have made that catch right there.
Getting back to my point on George, you know, again, nice numbers through the air, but how about his numbers on the ground? He has 9 carries, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Well, and that's where I think, you know, that, you know, as an opponent going forward, that you have to really, really respect the fact that he can't take off on you, and you can't just only step back and worry about him passing the ball. You're going to probably have to put a spy on him moving forward.
3rd down and long. There's the play action. Oh, he's in all sorts of trouble. He loses the ball. I believe the Mustangs have recovered. And they do indeed.
Yeah, he was in trouble all over the place on that play right there, Steve, as he sets back. Tries to do a little play action, but nobody brought it. Ball's in the bad position right there, and unfortunately it came out on him. And again, there we see Sachse just continues to run to the ball and rally to the ball, and defensively they've played a great game tonight.
Yes, and that was number 41, Jaden Smith, with the recovery there for the Mustangs. So that will turn the ball over, and we've got 2:22 remaining in the ball game. Let's see if the Mustangs elect to just keep it on the ground here, try to run out this clock. And new quarterback on the field for the Mustangs. There's the snap, and he is just going to kind of run around there and then take a knee. Oh, gets shoved there at the end. That's going to be a penalty against Rowlett. Boy, you hate to see that in a game like this.
Yeah, there's no need for that. I mean, just keep your composure and you know, just there was no need for that right there. He took a knee and the play's over.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. 15 yards. Automatic first down.
So there's your first down call. The new quarterback is number 9, Kendrick Hanks. Again, typically a wide receiver, of course, for the Mustangs, but he came in on that last play, and he's coming to the sideline now. Now we've got another new quarterback in the game, and he's asking, hey, do I need to get under center, or what are we doing here on this 1st and 10? New quarterback number 19, that's Chase Thomas. And he's just going to take a knee and going to let this clock kind of run down as much as possible. Should be able to run it out unless the Eagles elect to call a timeout.
Oh, man, here we go.
Yeah, some of the extracurricular, again, hate to see it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's kind of, you know, it's kind of on both sides, Steve. I mean, when you win in the game and you got it under control, just keep your poise and just accept that you won the game. And then also, you know, on Rowlett's side, I mean, you know, you can live for another day. You know, don't go out this way. Just keep your composure and just let the game kind of take care of itself and run on out. There's, you know, it's over with, you know.
Yeah, totally agree. Penalty flags, of course, all over the field. We'll sort this thing out. More than likely going to be offsetting, but we'll check the flag. But, yeah, Roman, I agree with you 100%. Just run out the clock. You know, you got the big win here. Like you said, keep your composure, right? Just let's get this game over with, go into the locker room and let it go.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Throwing a punch. Number 20 of the defense, he's ejected. 15 yards, first down.
Well, I tell you what, yeah, that was on Rowlett. You heard that as one of the players threw a punch, which you really hate to see that. And he, of course, immediately ejected from the game.
Yeah, you just, like I said, you just hate to see something like that happen. You know, again, I know you're frustrated at this point and things didn't go the way you wanted to, but still, you know, have class about yourself and you know, show respect for your team and the team that you're playing.
Yeah, and I know Coach Alford, he's a great coach, and he'll get all that under control. Again, high emotions in a game like this, high rivalry game. You know, a lot of these kids grew up playing not only against each other, but with each other, right? A lot of the players. So, again, you know, somewhat expected, but Roman, you're 100% right. You know, just kind of keep your cool, and let's get this game, you know, completed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take a knee here, and I think cooler heads will prevail. That'll give us about a minute and a half here to kind of wrap this game up. Roman, I tell you what, pretty dominating game here tonight for the Sachse Mustangs. They're going to move to 2-0 in district play. You're looking in pretty good shape early on, but what impressed you the most tonight with the Mustangs? Well,
I just think the way they came out and had total domination throughout the whole game. I mean, they came out, they played good offensively, and they played good defensively. I think, you know, Coach Behrens, you know, is going to be very pleased with what he's seen on both sides of the ball. I mean, you know, you'll be able to go back and look at the films, and obviously you don't work on things that you see, but man, what a complete domination on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, it really was. And, you know, you mentioned the defense, and, you know, how about that Mustang defense? You know, last week they held a good, talented Lakeview squad to only 7 points. Well, guess what? They're going to hold Rowlett to only 7 points. So that's back-to-back weeks in district play where you hold your opponent to only a touchdown. Pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you know, when we kind of were talking about the preseason games and the tough games that they played before tonight, when we talk about them being battle-tested, where you kind of see that tonight. They were able to come out. Last week they held their opponent to 7, and again tonight they were able to do the same thing.
Boy, so a great dominating performance here by the Sachse Mustangs. We're running out the final 7 seconds here. You see both teams coming across. on the 50, love to see this right here, right? Shaking hands and, the sportsmanship after the game. But a well-fought game tonight, by both teams. Sachse, pretty dominant tonight, and I think that's why they've come out on top. Closing thoughts.
Yeah, I just think, like you said, Sachse came out, had the momentum in the beginning of the game, and they just really never looked back. I mean, they kept it going on offense and defense and were able to, do pretty much what they wanted to do. And their game plan worked to exceptional tonight on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Dominating performance by the Mustangs. They've moved to 2-0 in district play. That'll wrap it up here tonight at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Our final score, the Sachse Mustangs 45, the Rowlett Eagles 7. We'll see you next time on GRS TV. Enjoy the highlights.